waves. I'm back again with another Steven Twitch Boss exclusive. The first one to actually thoroughly and fully cover this particular subject. You've seen the title. Maybe you're driving right now, you're unable to see the title. Maybe you're working or just listening. What is the title? Steven Twitch Boss. Still no funeral, nobody seen, no mention from Allison, Holker, or any of Twitch's family members. Why? What is going on? How come we haven't seen anything? We haven't heard anything. Oh yeah, we gonna crack this thing wide smack open. Before we do, for those of you that are here, if you could kindly hit the subscribe button, please hit the notification bell. Sometimes YouTube be tripping, blocking this content because it's controversial and I'm speaking the truth. So you may not get notified when I go live or release videos. Please hit that notification bell. Check out my membership section. It comes with perks. And also, I am a life coach, a spiritual master. I do a lot of things. I'm a consultant, etc., etc. So if you need business guidance, love guidance, spiritual guidance, birth charts, natal charts, cord cuttings, protection, cleanses, you name it, I pretty much do it. Go to brainwaves.com or follow the instructions in the description box of this live stream, every live stream that I have up on my channel, and every video that I have up on my channel. Okay, I want to give you all a few minutes to come in here before we fully get started with this thing. But you all see the title. Okay, and if you're here, feel free to communicate with me in the chat. Let me know you're here. I do have a panel here where you actually can come on this live stream, show your face if you choose to. We can also hear from your voice if you choose to, but I do allow that. Okay, so, you know, here we are. It's a lot going on. Don't think that because the year is winding down. You know, today is the 29th. We got 2 more days, but it's still a lot going on. A lot of unanswered questions, a lot of situations taking place, and this is going to carry us. This momentum will push us into 2023. Now, some of these situations that are going on, some of you may say, well, hey, isn't this like old, or wouldn't this be left behind? You know, wasn't this be a situation that hold on one second, y'all. Wouldn't this be a situation that we should leave in the past, that we should leave in 2022 and not take with us in 2023? Well, here's the problem. This stuff is still going on. And we don't have closure. And we don't have any answers. So it's kind of hard for us to, what can I say? Not talk about it, not question, not see what's going on, because it's still here. Still here. Okay, so as I mentioned, y'all see the title, y'all know what's what. Okay, what's up, Delta Roots? I said feel free to come through, say hello if you can. I know some people are working, some aren't, etc., etc. This stream will still be here as long as YouTube allows it. Okay, I generally don't take my streams down, so as long as they don't block it, yeah, I'll leave it up. Speaking of streams, before I get through, I want to show you all something here. Something that may trip you out. So you all know that I have been covering these Twitch situations, and I've been covering everything that has been going on related to Steven Twitch Boss, right? Well, it's funny because I got a lot of information here, okay? Got a lot of information here about, and I got an email actually from YouTube, which is so ironic. Now, I only know of one other person that has received this email from YouTube. I'm going to see if I can find it very quickly and bring it up, which I think I did just find it. Okay, so I'm going to try to bring this up and show it to you all. But it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so let me show you this email that I got, okay, from YouTube regarding me covering all this. And there's a reason why I'm going to show this to you, because as I mentioned, I only know of one other creator that has received this email, and that creator is Ringo TV Reactions. I'm not sure if there's any other content creator that has received this email, but I have. Okay, so let me show you what this email is. I want y'all to take a look at this. All right, so you see the email. Okay, y'all see it's actually from YouTube, so I want y'all to know I'm not, making this thing up, but this is what I've received here. Okay, so it says, "Hi there, we're reaching out because members of the YouTube community, including fellow creators, viewers, or staff, have expressed concern for your safety." Okay, why is the YouTube community and staff expressing concern for my safety? It says, "or well-being after coming across content you posted with topics related to the S word or the other S word," right? So, see what video got flagged? Stephen Twitch Boss, Death, Suicide, Conspiracy, Reasons Revealed, Spiritual Session, He Speaks. So this means that YouTube sees what I'm putting out. And this also means that all parties involved see what I'm putting out. This means that Allison Holker sees what I'm putting out. This means that Stephen Twitch Boss's family sees what I'm putting out. People in the community, as I mentioned, I had one of his dancers in the community reach out to me. Okay, I got receipts for all of these things. I don't just be making stuff up, y'all. I come and I bear invoices and receipts. Got both of them. So nonetheless, it says, if you or someone you know is experiencing the S word, thinking, or the other S word, know there is help and you are not alone. It is not uncommon to turn to the S word, thinking, and the other S word as ways to cope with painful emotions. Talking to someone can help you process these emotions as well as get support through a difficult time. Then they encourage me to use the resources listed in their help center if you need support. Okay, you see it's from Please Take Care of the YouTube team, and we care about you. You're not alone. All right, y'all. Let's just get into this, okay? Why are they talking and why are they sending me that email? Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Yeah, Delta, he's like, what? Okay, what's up, Aisha? Aisha 87 is like, wow, that's weird. I've only heard of one other content creator who has received this email, and that is Ringo TV Reactions. He came out and he said he receives that email. So I know I've received it. I don't know if any other creator has. I haven't heard them necessarily say it or put it out, but they're trying to make it sound like I'm dealing with the issue personally. I'm only covering the content. What does it have to do with me personally? What does this have to do with me struggling or dealing with anything? And yes, you do have to use the code word at times in your titles or during your streams or during your videos. So yes, the S word does stand for that. So for those of you that are here in the live chat, instead of typing that, you can just put the S word. Instead of typing, someone not here, you can put passing or oft or delete it. Let's try to use some code words because they are watching and they will shut things down. But nonetheless, they reached out to me. Send me that email. Crazy, y'all. I just want y'all to see that on the screen so you don't think I'm making that stuff up. Because see, a lot of these creators, as you also seen in my thumbnail, is clickbait. It's clickbait. What's up, J. Johns 1980? It is because of the topic I'm discussing. However, not every creator has received that email that's discussing this topic. So I do have to put emphasis on that. Not every single creator who is discussing this topic has received that email. I just have to just put that out there and stress that. So it's deeper than just, oh, this is a standard thing and they're going there. This means that they're taking notice and they're paying attention. And this is what I share with all of you. You would think, well, I'm just one person. They won't notice me. I won't say, how could I have any influence or say in this situation? The power of your words has more influence than you realize. So, back to the topic at hand. On that note, how come we have not, still to this day? Okay, let me count the calendar, right? Maybe I'm tripping here. Okay, so we got, Tuesday the 13th, Wednesday the 14th is when we found out about Twitch no longer being with us. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days later, as of today, the 29th. Still no word on a funeral, no cremation, no body, no nothing. Okay, I'm someone who has dealt with death. Okay, what's up, Sharon? How you doing, Sharon? It's good to see you in the building. What's up, Natasha? Y'all, I'm someone who has recently, okay, I lost my sister the same day for medical reasons. I lost my sister the same day that Twitch left us. It didn't even dawn on me till like almost like a week later. It was the same day, like what everything was going on with Twitch. And like I said, I've lost a son. So I know what these things are like personally in my own household. I'm not even talking about my extended family members. I've been dealing with stuff even last year, traveling with funerals and, have aunts and all types of family members that have come and gone. But I'm talking about in my own household. So I know what this is like. So for Allison, she calls herself a wife. She's only a wife on paper. Because what wife? I'm holding her, yes, I'm nailing her to the cross. Call it whatever it is. What true wife or true husband is just gonna sit by? Okay, they put all this information out. They say that, oh, they want us to have closure or for us to move forward. Where is the body? At funerals, there's a reason why people view the body, why funeral homes have the process of viewing the body. That provides closure to the process. That lets the public know this person truly has transitioned. You see what I'm saying? This would bring closure to the situation. See, why is it that literally on December the 14th, the police had the case closed? There was already an autopsy done. If there's an autopsy done, then there's got to be a body. There's got to be a body. Hey, what's up, Sarah? How you doing, Sarah B? I'm so glad you're here. Yes, we do need to do our bit. Just the fact of me talking about this puts pressure on them. See, they think we're stupid. We're just supposed to sit back, be robots, be automated. They want this AI metaverse stuff, and they want us to just sit here and take it. This could be you. What if there was no funerals? What if this was you? What if this was me? What if this was your husband? What if this was your father? What if this was your wife? Your mother, your aunt, whatever family member you would like to insert in that place. What if this was your friend? You fill in the blank. You see what I'm saying? No mention of nothing. This is public knowledge, y'all. See, a lot of people say, oh, give them privacy, give them privacy. Y'all do know that anytime there's a birth, that's public records. Anytime there's a death, that is public records. Y'all do know that, right? You do know that funeral services, though it might be private in the invite list of the actual service itself, that's public knowledge. Grave sites, caskets, see what I'm saying? All these things, public knowledge. Public knowledge. Where is the body? Now, I know it's been posed that some people have said, And I will pose this. This is a good question. I've heard a couple creator here there mention, is Twitch actually gone? Is he actually still alive? He could be, but I will say, based upon the spiritual sessions that I've had as well as others, I believe that he's not here. I just believe that he's not here, that he's truly been sacrificed. And based upon the ritualistic things, the tributes on the Ellen show, all the black and white symbolism, there's a lot of steps to symbolize that D word, that transition, life and the D word. You see what I'm saying? There was a lot done to show that. And then how all this is playing out and this a cover up. I don't believe he was kidnapped. Now, I will say he was probably kidnapped in the process. But what I'm saying is that I don't believe he's currently still with us, if that makes sense. How come the mom is not saying anything? I mean, and let me go back up, because someone said, let me go back in the chat. Marie says she might have been threatened not to say anything. I do understand that train of thought, but I'm not buying that. It would not make any sense at this point in time for them to not have a funeral service, for them not to have records of a cremation, for there to be no pictures, no signs, no talk. I mean, that's a normal process, period. I don't care whether you're in the industry or not. Funerals, and those are normal services. That's a normal process of life. If the autopsy, see, normally there would be a hold up because, we're waiting on the autopsy to get done. Yeah, and I know there was some BS message about the coroner still trying to do a toxicology report and all this. They always make up stuff. The point that I'm making is, it's been over 2 weeks and there has not even been a mention. Do y'all know how long it takes and how you hold up a morgue and the funeral home and the process of bodies and having to keep bodies on ice? Like, y'all, let's really think about this. They can only preserve a body for so long, and then you got to do the embalming process. Like, there's a process to this. You can't just leave a body sitting indefinitely. And yes, you could leave a body on ice if they were still doing it, but there's already been an autopsy. All this is supposedly done. And see, this is why I'm telling you that it doesn't make sense. How was this stuff done within 24 hours? And that's just as far as we know of Twitch's transition. Here it is on the 13th, all this going down. Next thing on the 14th, case closed. They already did an autopsy. All the information's there. They did a whole investigation. And the wife is quiet. Ladies, think about whatever man you love or would like to love. If this was your husband of all men, not just a boyfriend or fiance, not to take anything away from a boyfriend or fiance if you have one, but what I'm saying is, imagine if this was your husband and the father of your children. This man you have children with. Just any which way. So that's a double whammy. Husband and father of your kids. You mean to tell me there's no funeral service? There's no mention of it? There's no closure? What in the world? I mean, even with Takeoff, they had a funeral service. Even with Takeoff, they had a funeral service. Y'all know I kind of did my little Takeoff video. I didn't want to dive too deep into that because I jumped into it, like a month or so later, and a lot of people have already covered, but there are other stories I'm going to get into. There's a lot of unsolved mysteries here. It's a lot of celebrities that aren't with us that I'm going to be covering, and other stories in between. Why do we not have any information of the funeral? And why isn't all these celebrity friends and the public and people not putting pressure? Oh, wait, you need to allow her to grieve. Well, part of the grieving process is having a funeral or cremation, some type of closure. That is even spiritual. See, let me explain something too from the spiritual perspective, because that's where I come in. I'm not just giving y'all facts. I also give you that spiritual. That's why y'all here. See, I give you that spiritual twist that other creators not going to give you. And I'm going to hit it in a way and speak on subjects that other creators are scared to go to, or they think is evil, or they are afraid, etc., etc. Not your boy Brainwaves. That's why I'm here. See, everybody got to give you a different slice of the pie, and this is my particular recipe. So, spiritually speaking, if Twitch is not here, okay, if he has passed, if he has transitioned, right, if he has been deleted, let's just go ahead and run with this. This is what we're under the understanding of, right? He's no longer with us. Part of the funeral service is also to give that soul closure, to either be at rest. This is why we say rest in peace. Why do you think we say RIP, RIP? So if you do not have some type of closure with the body, the soul may not properly be able to rest, especially in traumatic situations. Now, so if there was a deletion or the M word or what have you, that is definitely a traumatic situation. It's not just a normal, okay, I'm putting closure to my life, I know my time is up, etc., etc. Okay, that person's soul may be able to easily transition and move on and rest. When you don't do this, you don't keep that soul at rest. You don't allow that soul to rest. Things haven't been closed out properly. So that creates a soul tie here to this plane. And then people want to question or wonder why I have been able to communicate with Twitch. See, it's a multi-level, multi-layered thing here. When I did my spirit box section. Okay, there's a reason for this. It's so deep. I really don't want to get into the full detailed explanation. But the point that I'm making is there is no closure. And when part of the grieving process is something, the body has to be put in a final state. So if Allison is truly grieving, where's the cremation? Where's the body? We haven't seen anything yet. It could be a private viewing that we're aware of. It could be a public viewing. Generally, there's some type of public viewing, even if they have like a private one, then they have a public one. People are generally able to pay respects to well-known people. Okay, just as we were in his life when he was living, it allows people to have that closure when they transition. So what is up with it? Oh yeah, and these YouTube videos. I gotta cover that. Before I get into the chat. These YouTube videos. There are so many YouTube videos on here that are straight clickbait. Straight clickbait. See, I don't clickbait. Whatever I put in the title, that's what you get. It might be a catchy title, whatever, if you want to call it that. I deliver exactly what the title says. There are so many people clickbaiting. I'm not about to put them on the screen. I'm not about to promote them because it's just a bunch of BS. It's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of clickbait fakeness, and all they're trying to do is capitalize on Twitch's deletion. They just want to cover the story and get rich off of it. Sounds like the people in the industry, don't it? Sound like what these people do in the industry, don't it? They just want to take whatever they can get out of you and have a quick come up. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong. Correct your boy if I'm wrong. All these videos, you go click, they talking about, private funeral this, cremation record this, They making all this clickbait stuff, and then if you click on the video, there's no actual information. Then all it does is they tell you about the story of the situation that has happened, and then they don't even break down stuff like I'm breaking down or like other channels are breaking it down. It's bad enough that they already clickbaited you in, but then they not even breaking down, giving you food for thought and showing you things and showing you facts and showing you figures of things that, y'all do not believe any of these YouTube videos that are out here that says funeral or some type of service has already happened or some private service. That is a bunch of BS. If that were the case, you would be able to look it up in that county. You would be able to contact that funeral home Okay, all this information would be available. Again, people's lives when they are born, there's public records. I used to do this when I used to work for corporate. I used to manage records for the probate and the superior courts. That's marriage license, that's death certificates, that's military discharge. I mean, you think of a real estate property, anything that has to be filed legally through a courthouse. Okay, any legal document that has to be on record through a courthouse, yeah, your boy had access to it. That's what I used to do. That was one of my jobs. That was the last position that I used to do when I was in corporate. So I know, I've seen these records. I've seen them go back to the 1800s. I had to literally visit the courthouses. At times, I would literally travel, drive out or whatever to courthouses, go see in their old little dusty, back room or basement area and see these records firsthand, handwritten records. See how they had to have the black names, they have to have the white names. Back when there was segregation and slave, like I've seen a lot of this stuff, y'all. I had to see this stuff firsthand. So I know it's there. I'm not just speaking, and y'all could go back, y'all could Google me and look me up and see that, oh, yep, that's what he used to do. It's on my corporate, it's on my LinkedIn. That's what I used to do, y'all. See, I don't be making this stuff up. Too many people be faking the funk, faking and flowers, or whatever y'all want to call it. Clickbaiting, faking y'all. I bear receipts and invoices. So on that note, when someone is born, it is public records. Now, it's up to you to know the person's name, their John Doe, Jane Doe, et cetera, but it's public records. It's the same thing when someone leaves us, it's public records. Where are the public records on this case? If it's open and closed, it should be done. It should be nothing to hide. So why is it closed to where we're not given this information? Where is the body? How come the mama is not saying anything? I don't want to hear nothing about threats. It's your son. How come the mama ain't saying nothing? The dad ain't saying nothing. The uncle, the family man. Most importantly, where's his so-called rib? Where's Allison? You're grieving so much that you can't have a funeral service. And let me break this down, y'all. These aren't average people. Their income is not average. Their connections not average. These are the affluent. These are 7-figure, socially elite individuals. Okay, they may not be 8 figures or whatever, but they're still in a different social class. So y'all got to start using the noggin up here. Y'all got to start using y'all brain waves. Let's use our brain waves here. This is not an average Joe, an average Jane individual here. So you mean to tell me they've got no access to anybody? They don't have a preferred funeral home, funeral director, someone that could take care of the calls for you. Generally, I know what this is like because I've been through it at least twice in my own household, let alone having to help other family members. And I know some of you have been in this situation too. You generally get help from family members with this process. I mean, after all, if we had a funeral service, then it would completely close out this process, and then maybe we can move on from the whole Twitch thing, right? Maybe we could really give Allison that piece that she needs, right? Maybe we could really provide that closure publicly because we're being given that closure. But instead, we're given a cliffhanger. We have not seen this woman once. Her face, we have not heard her voice. She didn't even use her voice. I'm gonna say a point that I heard Ringo TV Reactions mention. I'll shout him out. I don't care if he don't shout me out. It ain't about. I ain't here to get no credit or no clout, whatever. But I heard him mention this. There was a point. Someone told Allison to go to the police station, not call. Because if you place a phone call, there's always a recording or record of that. Okay, especially when you place a phone call to a law enforcement agency, certain calls, certain places you call, there's always a call log of that. Might not be a call log per se, necessarily between, say, you and I, but when you call an entity like a law enforcement agency, there's a call log, there's a record. They did not want her voice on record. Okay, Because if her voice was on record, we could analyze, we could play it back, we could hear what's what, and we could see that she was lying. We would hear that she doesn't sound like a distraught wife. So instead, she went there so that there would be no record. See what I'm saying? Yes, there's a record of her placing, putting the notification out there, et cetera, that process. But there's no voice record of what she's saying. Okay, and y'all got to think about this. Remember some of the other people that weren't here? We got the calls and we were able to go back and hear what's going on. This information's out there. They can go back and play all the calls, the emergency calls. Nothing. We don't hear from her voice. We don't see any pictures from her. The only pictures she put out are the ones that are already out on social media. She says, leave me alone. I'm grieving during this process. They always say that. Where is she? It's 2 weeks. The mom. No talk of funeral. There's no amount of threats that could stop someone from having a funeral process. Like, what logic would it be in her being threatened to not even talk about a funeral? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe for her to not talk, or her mom to not talk about the case and the situation, I get that. There's a reason for that. But can y'all explain to me why Allison would be threatened? Why her mom would be threatened to have a funeral service? I mean, after all, he has been deleted. It don't take rocket science to figure that after someone's deleted, there's got to be some type of service. I'm just saying. Let me look at these. Let me look at some of these comments. I'm just going to quickly put some of these on the screen. See, Delta Roo says, wait, there was no funeral. There's no funeral. Any funeral. Okay, let me show y'all this. Check this out on that note. Let me show y'all something, because y'all think I'm making this up. I just got to do this. Y'all think I'm making this up. Y'all might think I'm clowning. Y'all think I'm full of it. People be thinking I'm crazy. Y'all think I'm lying. That's to the trolls out there. The haters like, whatever, brainwaves. You need to stop talking about this. Okay. This is what I'm about to do, y'all. I'm about to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something, okay? This don't make no sense. I have never seen nothing like this. Y'all tell me if y'all seen a case like this. Like I said, it's standard procedure. Even with celebrities, if we're just waiting for the funeral, we go see the funeral. I mean, even if they use a fake body, something. I mean, even on one of the first episodes on Stranger Things, you know what I'm saying? They thought was it Will? I can't even think right now. Was it Will or was it Mike? I think it was Will. They thought Will from Stranger Things in the first season. They thought he was gone and Hopper found him in the lake. Y'all remember that, the first season of Stranger Things? And Elle was trying to be like, that's not him. And they was like, what are you talking about? We recovered a body. And then Joyce, his mama, Winona Ryder, who played, his mom, she was like, that ain't my son. She went to the morgue like, that's not my son. And then, she got to a beep with her. Like, you see what I'm saying? They could at least make it somewhat believable. Come up with a fake body or something. All right, I want to show y'all something real quick before I continue. Just want to show y'all something, okay? Just for the sake of showing it to you. Look at this. Okay? We'll do it like this. Now, this here is a Google search of Stephen Twitch Boss's funeral details. Hopefully y'all see that, right? I want y'all to see this on the screen. Look at what comes up. Okay, so you got somebody putting out YouTube videos. See, the information comes up videos, YouTube videos. There is no funeral. There is no, so this one says Twitch boss funeral, wife crying, emotional. I don't even want to click on it and get this person any clout. But you probably can see the YouTube channel. What happens is when you click on those videos, it ain't Allison. It's some clickbait Caucasian lady that's on there initially, and it got nothing to do with Twitch or Allison or any of this. All these videos are fake. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Fake clickbait videos. There's no videos providing any information. And I believe I'm probably the first and only actual video talking about this and bringing this to light. This is not to say that no one hasn't talked about this in their other titles, but I'm talking about an official titled video about Stephen Twitch Boss and the funeral. Where's the family and what's going on? Where's the information? Where's the cremation? Where's the details? There's nothing. At this 15 days in, it's way too late, y'all. Y'all know how this process works. We're not 1 or 2, 3 days in. See, I waited to do this video on purpose. I could have did this video from the rip. I've been got this information, spiritually speaking. Y'all do know who I am spiritually, right? Y'all do know my spiritual skill set. So I'm able to see things and know things that perhaps a lot of other people can't. Some people can, some can't. It's another conversation for another day. But I generally try to wait and give y'all facts and figures. So I waited to put out this video. It's 15 days. The year's about to close out. I can't wait no more. And we shouldn't have to wait no more. And if Allison is truly grieving, what is she waiting on? There would be people to help her with this process. Let me show y'all something. Okay, I'm gonna scroll. Look at what comes up. Nothing. Okay, this is December 21st, where it says Stephen Twitch Boss's mom post heartbreaking wish after his death. Okay, and this was posted on December 21st. I don't know if it's gonna play any video. You know, I generally gotta watch some of this stuff because they be watching what I put up. So I don't know if I'm gonna really truly be able to play this. You know what I'm saying? They be watching my videos. They might try to come after me since it's not edited or anything. But I will read this article. It says, Stephen Twitch Boss's mother, Connie Boss Alexander, is still mourning his death. Okay, I get that. I'm not saying she's not mourning his death. We got this. But where is the body? Where's the funeral? Where's the cremation? Now, on Tuesday, Connie posted a screenshot of a FaceTime conversation with her son alongside a heartbreaking message. So she's still thinking about the past. This is a normal process. She says, if only I could FT to heaven. She wrote over the picture. Now, let me explain something about how dangerous that is. She's talking about FTing to heaven. Let me explain something to y'all. If she's talking about FTing to heaven, y'all, you know, I'm gonna play a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna take a risk here. Okay, I'm just gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna take a risk. We'll see what happens here. Screw it.
Prayers and encouragement. Quote, I can't use words right now. Please know I will reach out when I can. Please continue to keep us in prayer. And she ended her post with a message to her son. Stephen Laurel, your mother loves you to eternity and beyond.
I'm still in a lot of shock. My daughter is really close with Wesley, his daughter, and our kids went to school together, and he and I went to college together, and yeah, it's a lot. So. Yeah.
Twitch's death rocked Hollywood. Many of his friends opening up to ET.
See all these so-called
friends.
Let me hit a pause. Let me just stop right here for a second. Do y'all see these so-called friends? You heard the headline. Twitch's deletion rocked Hollywood. So if he rocked Hollywood, he also rocked our scenarios as well. All his friends are communicating. You don't think that Allison doesn't have support to move a funeral service forward? You don't think his mom has support? You have people that would help. These people got resources, y'all. We're not talking about, so I ain't got no money. Shh, I can't help you out with it. These are the affluent. They have connections. They have resources. They can help move this thing forward. Why, after 15 days, is there no forward movement? See what I'm saying? Y'all got to stop and smell the roses and think about it. Drink the coffee and all that stuff. Everything is suspect. I mean, this whole situation is extremely suspect. There ain't one part about this whole situation that makes sense. Not one. Not one. And it's like they're making up evidence as they go if they feel pressured enough to have to speak. I told y'all that's what Ellen did. All we got is that one video from Ellen, and that's it. You don't think Ellen could have helped move things forward? I mean, Where's Ellen saying, Allison, I'll support you? Or where's the comments? Ellen DeGeneres was seen with Allison Holker helping her. You see, said there should be something. Where's the paparazzi? Where's the shots? Where's the social media? It's so staged. Even into a process of this whole stage thing, this whole planned thing. This is why it's a sacrifice. It is planned. This whole thing is planned out, and there's still no communication. So wait, so they're threatening Ellen too? Okay, I seen comments in the chat about, oh, they're threatening Allison. That's why she's not speaking about a funeral. Okay, they're threatening his mom, Connie. That's why she's not speaking out about a funeral. We'll go ahead and throw in all the other family members. So where are the threats on Ellen? And that's just Ellen. What about these people here that we're seeing? I'll go ahead and continue.
Warm, wonderful heart, and yeah, he will be greatly missed.
We've always crossed paths with Twitch, and he was the nicest guy ever.
I've been an advocate for mental health for a long time. I've had my own journey with it. I think many of us have. But to know that someone that you would never, ever expect, you would never have imagined.
Twitch's wife, Allison, confirmed the news of his death in an emotional statement to ET, reflecting on her husband's life and legacy.
I have the sweetest husband in the entire world.
Quote, we love.
If you have the sweetest husband in the entire world, Miss Holker, you have the sweetest husband in the entire world. And we'll give you that because pretty much everybody loves Twitch. So let's give you that. You've got the sweetest husband in the entire world. Where's the memorialization? I don't even know if that's actually a full world, but he should be memorialized. Where's his funeral? Where's his tombstone? Where can we pay respects? Where can we lay flowers? I mean, do y'all know how many people, small and big and in between, have had some type of service or some type of place where we can, bring things and do things and pay homage and pay respect? Like, we don't even have a body. And then you wonder why there will probably be people on this note who see my video that's probably going to make spinoff videos and say, oh, they're probably going to say Twitch ain't deleted. Twitch is here. He's just hiding out. He's been, kidnapped or something. There's probably going to be people making spinoff because, after all, we don't have a body. Don't you think that we should, or should I say more so instead of we, Allison and Connie, his mom and family should be providing, okay? They should be providing closure here so that we wouldn't have any questions. See, this is what I talk about when people come on my live streams or they come into the comment section and I see them trolling me. It's just absolutely silly. I'm not going to say the words that I want to say, but it's absolutely just silly. Because they say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're crazy. Well, you're the one that's trying to prove that I am incorrect. So if you are trying to come say I'm incorrect, where's your proof otherwise? Most importantly, as I've been saying in so many of these live streams and videos, there is so much proof that could be put out here to shut us down from talking about this. Again, AKA provide closure. But instead, all we get is silence. I mean, what is there to hide? If the case is closed, what is there to hide? Or could it be that y'all tried to close the case real quick, but if we keep speaking about this and we keep talking about this, more information is going to come out? Because after all, I'm seeing this same pattern with a couple of other celebrities that are no longer with us that I haven't covered yet. I'm going to get to it. If I get time, I might go ahead and do another one today. Might turn right back around and do another one today. Okay? Y'all let me know in the chat. I got to get back to the chat. I haven't looked in a moment, but y'all let me know in the chat if y'all want me to cover some stories with some other people. Do you see what I'm saying? For us publicly to help Allison Holker and her kids and her family and her mom and her dad, that is the purpose of a funeral. A funeral is to provide closure with all parties associated with the individual or individuals that are no longer with us. That is the public recognition and process. Even if it's just the fact of saying, hey, there was a funeral, there was a cremation, whether we are invited to it or not, it was a closed private service. Where is the official information? Where are the official videos? Where are the official pictures? Where's the public records? This stuff is public records, y'all. Do they really think they really think we're just gonna buy it? And unfortunately, the general public will fall for it. That's how the general, well, this is what they say, so this is what it is. I don't question none. I just do whatever they tell me to do. Yes, sir, massa. Yes, sir, bossa. That's how the general public likes to do. Likes to be followers. The majority of people are followers. They're not leaders. They're not free thinkers. They're not artists. They're not spiritualists. They don't think outside of the box. Roddy Rich. They play everything based upon what goes on the side of the box. So if monkey see, monkey do. If this is what they say, that's what they do. Where is the body? The fact that we haven't had a body or anything is just so much more suspect. It's like as the days go on, it just gets worse and worse for me, as well as you all. And it just creates more of a question. It's actually making Allison look more and more guilty as the day goes on. Again, remember, this is a wife who says, oh, my husband was the sweetest man in the world. Okay, whether she's telling the truth or it's a lie, there's some pictures and things where it doesn't look like everything was kosher between them and their marriage. You say, wait, when you talking about brainwaves, you hating. How am I hating when I'm married? You know what I'm saying? Coming up on 15 years of marriage. They celebrated their 9th year wedding anniversary. I'm past them. You know what I'm saying? Been there and done that. This is my 2nd time around and last time around. Needless to say, I'm saying this because I'm one of the few content creators that are actually married, that literally knows what it's like to be in this situation. I'm not speculating. I'm not guessing. If I was married, if I was in this situation, I know what this is like. It does not make sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Let me play the rest of this video before I show y'all a couple of things.
Love you, we miss you, and I will always save the last dance for you.
So it's just sometimes fun, like, to have a partner in life that I can also dance with, It just makes every single day so fun.
According to Deadline, Twitch and Allison had a big lineup of projects slated for the new year.
Wait, what did they just say? Did y'all hear that? They had a big line of projects slated and lined up for the new year. So that right off the bat just squishes that they was broke. They ain't had no money. Because even if you lost all that money, you had all these projects lined right back up. Your money's right back there. That man wasn't broke. That man was not broke. Okay, unlike Columbus Short, I don't know what projects Columbus Short may have lined up or may not. I ain't heard nothing. It could be something. I could have it wrong. I don't know. I'm not going to say 100% sure because I'm not 100% sure if he has any projects. But what we do know here is we're hearing and we've seen they had projects lined up. Both him and his wife. It wasn't just Twitch. It wasn't just Allison. It was both Twitch and Allison. Allison and Twitch had projects, plural, not one, plural, lined up. That man was not broke. So the whole narrative of, oh, he deleted himself because he didn't have any money because of Columbus, that's a smoke screen. Let me tell you something. If you lost all your money, right, for some reason, it doesn't matter how. If you lost all your money, see, I just want to go ahead and say this real quick. You lost all your money, right? Let's just say you did. Your bank account cleaned out, but yet you got somebody that's going to pay you like right behind it, and you got another opportunity, and then you married, mind you. So you're married. This is the scenario. You are married, and your spouse has projects too. You're going to be like, well, shoot, we good. Even though I lost all that money, well, it ain't no big deal because now I got this check coming, this client finna pay me, I got this opportunity here, I got this job here, this project here, I got this money coming right back in. That man wasn't broke. Y'all heard them say projects, and I've showed this before. Let me continue.
They were in the process of developing their own show called Living the Dream, which would...
They were even developing their own show. Their own show.
would help first-time buyers find a home. They were also working on a show at HGTV where they would oversee construction of a full-sized Malibu Barbie dream house. Filming was scheduled to begin in January. While it's unclear if the show will move forward, HGTV said in a statement they're considering different scenarios. But for now, their primary focus remains on wishing their best to Allison and the entire Boss family during this difficult time.
I'm just gonna leave that there. Leave that there. Y'all. I really want y'all to think about how serious this is. Y'all got to really stop and think how serious this is. Y'all have to think about how serious this is. This is okay. Let me explain. I'm looking in the comment section. So Jill 8 says sorry, but it's up to his family as to what to do. Jill 8, sweetie, let me break something down. By law, you have to do something with the body. Do you understand how things work, Jill? This is not just, oh, I'm just going to leave the. You have to do something with the body. The body has to be buried, be cremated, or something. You cannot just leave a body sitting there. Something has to be done with the body. And in order to have any of those processes done, it's going to be public records. I've already mentioned whether it's private or not. If they have a problem with it, then they can do this privately. But the point that I'm making is even if they have a private cremation or a private funeral, it's still going to be public records. We will have some type of knowledge of it. Now, generally when it happens with the average Joe, the average Jay, nobody cares. So nobody's going to really do any research and go find it. But it's there. It's there. You can find out with that funeral home. It's going to be there. And like I said, cremation is generally for people that don't have money. Let's just go ahead and break this down like a pound. Cremation is for people that are broke. They have no money. They can't afford a funeral. Twitch had money. Allison had money. Ellen's got money. All these celebrity friends, they got money. You don't think that they would just help the family out if they ain't have no money? I mean, after all, we've seen all these stars in support. They got money, y'all. Where is the funeral? Private or not? It's not up to the family as far as what to do. They legally have to do something with the body. Something has to be done with the body. This is what I'm trying to bring up to you all. We have not seen a funeral. We have not seen a body. There's been no mention from anybody. It's just been straight silence. That's a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of bull. That's just like y'all coming to me. Hey, Brain, what's going on with your sister? What you do with your son? See what I'm saying? That's just like, well, I may choose not to say nothing, but y'all can look it up and find out what's what if y'all wanted to. Y'all could contact someone. It don't take rocket science to do this. These records are out there, y'all. I keep trying to say this. This is public records. I used to do this for a living. This was my job. Whatever job that y'all do, prior to me being here, this was my job. I had to oversee those records. So what I'm trying to say is this is not an optional thing. See, this is what y'all got to think, y'all. This is what they want y'all to think. They want y'all to be believing or thinking just a bunch of situations and, oh, they could, like, no. There's a process to all of this. There's a process. I don't care what country you live in. I don't care where you are around the world. There is an official process. Now, the body might be missing, and then we may be unable to do anything. And then after a certain amount of time, they'll just rule it whatever. They'll close the case because the body's missing. But if the case was closed right off the rip and the autopsy was already done, then what is the holdup? I mean, after all, we're trying to close this out and move forward. This is how you close things out and allow people to move forward. This is also how you allow the soul to move forward. This is why churches are so involved with funeral services. Why do you think the church is involved with this? Because they're spiritually helping that body be laid to rest, as well as that soul to transition. And hopefully, from what we understand, that soul is either laid at rest, going to heaven, going to hell, whatever. That's another conversation for another day. But that's the church's official process in putting closure spiritually as well as physically, and providing assistance. Because the funeral homes provide a lot of assistance as well. This is what y'all got to remember. During this process, I know the funeral homes provide an awful lot of assistance to the family, especially if they're good or they're reputable. They speak positive words over you. They will pray with the family. You know, they do everything they can to respect the family that is living, as well as those that, or that one or whoever that is no longer with us. If they're a good funeral home, that's what they do. It's a process. They help the family transition. They help everyone transition. It just makes no sense. And this is not an optional thing, y'all. Y'all can go look it up and see if I'm lying. You've got to do something by law. You've got to either bury the body or cremate it, unless it's missing, or unless they're still doing an autopsy or doing some type of work. So what is it? The case is closed. What do they need to examine? Why do they need to do a toxicology report or do anything if the case is already closed? What are they examining? The case is closed. There ain't no information to look at. See, this is the things I want y'all to think about, okay? I really want y'all to think about this, because this is terribly wrong. And this could be the situation. If they get away with this, then this could be the situation that happened with you, with me, with everybody out here. They can just be like, oh, they're done. They don't, you know, and have people believing, well, we don't need to have services anymore. We don't need to do anything. You just let me kind of scroll through the chat here. I know I'm way behind. So I want to comment on something here. So, hey, what's up, Ruby Red? You say his mom is not talking. She seems helpless. This is what they want you to believe. I do not believe that she's helpless. Y'all don't want me to go spiritually take a look into this. Y'all don't want me to pull cards. Y'all want me to do none of that stuff. I might scare some people off if I do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it. I feel like her mom or his mom, I feel like Allison, I feel like the entire family are playing some type of role, and they're kind of in some form of fashion connected, and they kind of know what's going on. It's just this weird energy behind this. Y'all, let's go. You have to go back and look at other celebrities, look at other people, and look at their mom, and it's just this whole silence thing is extremely suspicious. Why isn't anyone talking? People don't talk when they're guilty. People ain't got nothing to say when they got something to hide. Now, we don't know for sure, but for all we know, his mom might have something to benefit out of this. Don't make me pull my cards out, y'all. Y'all know how accurate I am as a reader. For those of you that don't know, I teach tarot. I have a gang of certified tarot readers under my belt. Some of these readers that y'all watch on YouTube, yeah, I might have certified them. Or they might have came to me for guidance. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I could look into this spiritually. I'm not going to do that, because I'm already getting downloads, and I don't need cards to get those downloads. But I'm going to tell you, it's too suspect that everybody's hush-hush. What it sounds like to me, it sounds like everybody in some form of fashion was in on it. And that's why they stay quiet. Because let me tell you something. If you're not in on it, you wouldn't be quiet. Because first of all, you'd be like, wait a minute, not my son. What is going on with my son? No, I don't care. This is my son. What mother? See, do y'all see what the picture I'm trying to paint here? We got no body, no mention, none from the family. What mom that truly loves her child, loves her son? It's just gonna stay quiet unless she's in on it. Don't give me that threat stuff. What mom is scared to stay quiet over her son? Because guess what? If she stays quiet over her son, what's going to happen to her? It's only a matter of time. What would happen if, God forbid, she's no longer with us? So what's going to happen? That's going to be a case closed too. We ain't going to have no funeral, no body, no mention. Nobody's going to be able to talk about, his mom. And I'm not saying I want anything to happen to his mom. I don't want anything to happen to Allison or whatever. But what I'm saying is it's too suspect. And do y'all see what's going on? And then this is not the only celebrity. I haven't talked about some other celebrities yet. I'm going to get into it. And if I get time and I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to get into it today. This is scary, y'all. I want you all to stop and think and pay attention and do some research and look into the process. I'm not saying anything here that you all can't find out for yourself. You can't research for yourself. You can't pull up and look for yourself. On a legal perspective, the body's got to show up somewhere. I don't care if it's a fake body. I mean, make it make sense. Come up with a fake body for all we know. Where is his body? And why isn't his mom and his wife hysterically fighting for this? Why are they just silent? The only thing they can post is pictures and memories from the past. It's as if Twitch just literally disappeared and got vaporized. I mean, did he get abducted by aliens? I mean, I know that sounds crazy and far-fetched, but I'm throwing it out here. Where's his body? Did this really happen? And I will tell you, if it wasn't for my spiritual gifts and the spiritual session I did and the communication that I got and what I know and what I understand and what I can pick up on, I know others have in the community as well. If I wasn't spiritually gifted or into any of this, I would be believing that narrative too. I was like, is he even gone? Is he alive and just kidnapped? What is going on? This could be you. This could be me. This could be your family. This could be anybody. What is going on? This world is absolutely corrupt. Let me keep moving through the comment section. Yes, you're right, Ruby. We love him. In some form or fashion, he's touched all of us. We need to know. We have a right. This is public knowledge. So Sarah B says, I think they need to get over the truth of his past and funeral comes second. Sarah B, this is a part of the funeral service. Let me see in the chat. Place a 1 in the chat if you have had an immediate family member pass. When I say an immediate family member, I'm talking about someone in your household that you live with. So a husband, a wife, it could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend. It could be a child. It could be a parent if you live in the household with them. Please tell me if you've had an immediate family member. Place a 1. Y'all already know I just mentioned 2 with me in my own household. Not family members outside of your household, in your own household. Okay, I'm seeing 2 1s. 3 1s. So just right off the bat, we got 3 people here. Please, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I say this all the time. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. You cannot get over someone passing until you have a funeral service. If you don't have a cremation or a funeral service, you're going to forever be stuck in that limbo, in that cycle. You cannot fully grieve. You cannot fully mourn. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to think. Do y'all understand how this process works? I see Sarah B. She entered a update. She said she meant to say that we need to get to the bottom of the truth of his passing. Yeah, exactly. And the point that I mentioned, Sarah, it wasn't directly like when I say these points, I'm not directly attacking anyone unless they start to troll or be crazy. But I'm posing points. I want us to think about stuff. My name is Brainwaves. I want the wheels to turn. I want us to really think about this. So here's a bigger point. This is exactly again, what would be the point of him faking his, and make sure y'all say deletion. I want y'all to use the word delete. What could he possibly gain from that? What would he be gaining from that? What would Allison gain from that? Other than an insurance policy or a lot of sympathy, an opportunity to be free and move on. Look at other spiritualists here. So Breezy 2423, she said, right, it can't be a coincidence that she keep getting cars pointing to sacrifice. And I've told y'all, I've already pulled and read. I already know. I've done my spirit box sessions and all of that. Yeah, and the thing is, you're gonna be grieving. You're never gonna see. This is why I asked y'all to put a 1 in the chat. All my ones, Breezy, understand. All my ones. What's up, K Smith? All my ones understand what I'm talking about. You never get over losing someone. You move on, you go about your life, but you never get over it. You think about that person or those people, that you've lost. They come up. Situations, times, you don't ever get over it. But I'm going to tell you, in the 6 or 7 stages or steps of a person going through the process of losing someone, you have to have a service to close this out. See, everybody's noticing. His brothers, his mom, why are they so silent? It's as if everybody was in on it. Y'all, this is how sacrifice works. They know that their time is coming up. It's like, I will sell my soul. You will have riches and fame. You have a contract that lasts 5 years. You'll be on this show. His was probably the Ellen show. You'll be able to have these albums out. You'll be able to be a politician for this long. You'll be able to do this. This is what they do. And after that time, either you better find something else. See, look at what time it is. Speaking of time and me talking about this. Look what time it is. Y'all see that? 1:11. That's all y'all need to see. Spiritual number. 1:11. I'm talking about this. They gonna either have to provide another sacrifice or be sacrificed themselves. And for some of them, the payment is them sacrifice themselves. So if that's the case and they're in the industry, you don't think that his family knew? You don't think that his family knew? You mean to tell me his family had no idea about what goes on and how this works? Yeah, come on now. When you get into the industry, your family ends up knowing. They end up knowing. Trust and believe, they end up knowing. I'm telling you. This is just a mess. And one thing that's even peculiar to me. See, I'm a content creator who puts this information out. And some of the things that I've noticed that I've seen have started to disappear. Okay, there used to be things that I used to be able to see as it relates to this, and then now it's like I don't see it anymore. Hey, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I want y'all to take a look. Okay, now see stuff here about the note, but look at this. Where is that picture? Remember, there was a picture of the note. Notice how all of a sudden the note's starting to disappear. See, first we didn't have a picture. Then they provided a picture, because they got to justify what happened. He deleted himself. They got to justify it. And then it disappears. Okay, so there's very few people here. Let's look at this one, because this one's got the so-called blood on it or whatever. Because, at first the note was clean. Then all of a sudden they changed the story and the narrative and said it was blood on it. How you gonna get your blood on the note? Okay, see, y'all gotta listen to this. They also said that at first there was no blood when the hotel what do you call the cleaning crew, the maids or whatever, when they came through, they housekeeping when housekeeping came through, you know, at first they said there was no blood, then they said it was blood, then first they show us a note and it's clean, like it was handwritten, it was placed over here, and then they put blood. Do you see what I'm saying? It's so much stuff that just doesn't make any sense here. It don't make any sense. It's just from the beginning, in the middle, and even up to now, nothing is making sense.
I didn't get that.
See?
Did you try again?
Even Siri said it don't even make sense. She said, I didn't get that. Did you try again? Even Siri's telling them to try again. You know, so the handwriting doesn't match. It's just where's this stuff? It's it just does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Past challenges. Let me show y'all something. I want to show y'all something here. I want to show you something that, you know, there's been talks about Twitch being on the DL, and I have seen signs on it. I don't want to go too deep into it because there's a video, and I know people could say I should cover it. I mean, if I get enough people asking, I will do it. I'll put it together. But Ringo TV Reactions had covered a lot of signs and showed a lot of things, and him coming out. Watch this. Let me see if I can find something. I'm just gonna see if I can find something here. I don't know if I'll be able to find it in time. I may not be able to find it in time because, you know, a lot of this information. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch gears. I might come back and try to look for it, but I want to show y'all what I can show y'all. I want to show y'all something here. I want y'all to take a look at what I'm about to show you, and I want you to tell me if you think this is authentic, okay? So here we go. Okay. Look at this picture. Y'all see this picture of this kiss right here? Does this look like an authentic kiss? Let me show you. It almost looked like Twitch is struggling here. It looks like he's struggling to kiss. See, y'all got to understand true love, and you're married. See, if you're not paying attention to this, then you're not going to pay attention to this. That's the infinite waters. What? Slow motion with me. Other side. For those of you who know who Ralph Smart Infinite Waters is, that's the Infinite Waters moment. Most people aren't paying attention to this, so they're not paying attention to this. Hopefully that didn't go over your head. Look at this. It looked like Twitch is struggling, squinting like, I really don't want to kiss you. And looks like Allison's just posing. Okay. There's another kiss where was this it? That's not the one that I'm looking at. Like, a lot of the kisses just look staged. And I know some people say, well, what are you talking about? Again, as a married man, happily married man, you go tell or ask anybody in the community if any of my kisses with my wife look staged. Yes, Kathy says, look like you're kissing your sister. Okay. If I can find a lot of, let me just scroll through some of these pictures here while I'm at it. It just almost looks like the stage. It's like, look at this right here. Look at this cover. Okay, Twitch does not genuinely look happy here. I know it's a small picture here, but he generally doesn't look happy here. He has that look like, man, he's like focused elsewhere or something's going on. And then Allison got that devilish, sneaky look. Okay, she got that look like how a woman look. Yeah. See, Tosh know what I'm talking about. Tosh 911 knows exactly. Thank you, sweetie. You know exactly what I'm talking about. She said he did that on the Jennifer Hudson show. So let me see if I can find some of that. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. Let me see if I can pull up some of that footage. You know how they be YouTube be tripping. See if I can pull any of this up. Okay, so check this out, y'all. I'm gonna pull something up. Okay, I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm gonna get copyright for any of this or whatever. I might, they might try to shut me down. I might get stop. What's up, Spiritual Genie? Spiritual Genie, what's going on? What's going on, Spiritual Genie? Hello. I said my partner. That's my partner, homie. You know what I'm saying? We got some collabs in the work. Check this out. I'm gonna play this. I might catch a little heat from it, but I'm gonna play it nonetheless. Okay. I'm gonna play it nonetheless. All right, y'all. Here we go.
You guys first met on. You think you can dance?
Yes, it was so amazing. You know, I was out there making all these moves, and it took him a second to see them, but once he did, we locked it in. We locked it in.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna stop right there. She said she was making all these moves, and it took him a second to see them. What man, okay, that is attracted to a woman, because he's obviously married to this woman, so there's some form of attraction, even if it's a small amount. What man doesn't see another woman making moves? You know what moves I'm talking about? Watch Me Dance. You know what I'm saying? Like her moves. Look at his face. Look at the freeze frame that I have right here. His face, he looking like, uh-oh, here we go. Sarah B says he has kiss with her LOL. Look at her face, even the freeze frame. It looked like, okay, you better do what I tell you, Steven. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
So you made the first move.
Of course I did.
She made the first move. I'm a little oblivious. I'm a little oblivious though. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. No, because I'm not. Because it's like this. She's also okay. Let me preface it. She's also incredibly nice and welcoming and stuff like that.
Wait a minute. You just said you're oblivious, Twitch, to what's supposed to be an attractive woman's moves. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all don't know about a woman and dancing and the moves that ladies are able to entice us, and at the very least get us to look. Okay, he says he's oblivious, and then I'm gonna run this back. He compliments her, but he says nothing about her being attractive. Okay, now what man that is attracted to a woman doesn't say anything about being attracted to her? And this is supposed to be his wife. I'd be like, man, my wife was fine. She looked good. You know what I'm saying? She had that, be like Martin. She had that cow. She had that Gina. She had that cow. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna run it back just in case y'all missed that. Maybe y'all missed those. Maybe you missed what he said. Look at Jennifer Hudson. Even she laughing. She's just looking like, wait, what? She had to, do y'all see that? She had to lean. She had to step back and lean, kind of like, what? Watch this. Okay, I'm just gonna hit play. Even Jennifer Hudson knows about this. Watch.
Because it's like this. She's also okay. Let me preface it. She's also incredibly nice and welcoming and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna be like, yeah, she feeling me. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Hold on.
I run it back. Not cute, not fine, not attractive. Let's just run it back again.
preface. She's also incredibly nice and welcoming and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna be like, yeah, she feeling me. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Hold on. I was like arms swooning, like, like all the passes, trying to do all that stuff, and he was oblivious.
I mean, yeah, literally.
Do you see what she just said? She was arm swooning, doing all the physical stuff that could be done to attract a man. He was oblivious. Look, notice the word. He is confessing out of his own mouth. He said, this is not a made-up word. It's not a clickbait word. He's saying himself, he was oblivious. Do y'all know what oblivious means? Okay, let me do this for y'all real quick, because I don't think y'all understand what goes on. Oblivious of all work. Wives, okay, if any of you ladies here are married, you tell me if your husband say he oblivious to you and tell me he ain't in the doghouse. I'm telling y'all, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Okay, let me just do this. Let me do this, because I don't think y'all getting how crazy this is. Okay, just watch this. Just watch this. Now, this is the definition of oblivious. It says it's an adjective, not aware of, not concerned about what is happening around one. This means that he wasn't concerned about Allison. He was not aware about Allison being around him and trying to throw herself on him. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand how serious that is? I hope y'all understand how serious that is. Okay? There's nothing to be playing around with. All right, let's continue. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and continue. Man.
She was feeling me, feeling me.
Physically,
during dance rehearsals, you know what I mean? But so I didn't catch on. I was slow.
Catch on.
But obviously I caught on.
You caught on to something.
Yeah, I caught on to
Y'all
something.
here together.
I'll say this.
You finally bust some serious moves.
When he walked in, he took me onto the dance floor. We've been together ever since.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
100%.
such a beautiful love story, right?
Wait.
Look at y'all are adorable.
Let me go back and look at that kiss.
Story, right?
Did you see how quick that kiss was? It was like, that's the type of, okay, that wasn't a passionate kiss. That was just like a come on, y'all. Y'all know how you feeling somebody. You ain't trying to get you trying to get that slob down on. Now, I know we on TV. Okay, this is supposed to be this happily bubbly couple. You trying to at least get like a, you trying to take a bite into that thing or taste them lips or something. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Where's the, I don't care. It can be quick and it can be tasteful for TV, but it's supposed to be some type of, like something like, ooh la la. This was just the quickest, fastest peck. Watch.
Such a beautiful love story, right?
It was almost like they didn't want to kiss. Let me see if I can pause frame.
Love story, right?
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, they're not even really kissing. Do y'all see that? The lips are closed. Their lips are closed. No open mouth, nothing. Lips are closed like, I don't want to kiss you. See, you can make the noise with your lips closed. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Side note, Cynthia Williams. I am gifted to do that. That's what I am. I am a psychic medium. And I'm further investigating this case. It's just that some people don't believe in psychics or mediumship and they think it's the devil and et cetera, et cetera. So, but I am. Spiritual genie is one. There are several of us. We are investigating this case and we have come up with information. I mean, they want this case to be closed, but I definitely can dig down and find some details as well as a couple other people. That's what we're doing here. Okay, I want y'all just to see that kiss. So, yes. Okay, Sabrina, Yes, McRae, how you doing? I got a comment on this real quick. She says, I heard on YouTube by someone that's trying to figure all this out, said he was cremated. I guess that was a lie. Yes, someone came up with this fake cremation records and some ID number and all this stuff. I'm not going to put any of these people out because it's a bunch of BS. There is no official cremation. There is no official funeral, at least at the time of this live stream. Unless something is literally developing right now live as I'm live streaming, at the time, at least of the start of this live stream, we will at least say there is no official mention and official record. It would be on record with a funeral home or some type of hospital hospice service. Y'all, again, there's a process to this. There's a public records, public process to this. Births and deaths, birth certificates, death certificates, things of this nature. There's connections. There's a paper trail to this. This is not something that there's no paper trail behind. And this is what I want you all to think. Now look at that kiss. Does that really look like a loving couple? Somebody tell me if you think that's a loving couple kiss. Yeah, I just want to side note, anonymously, and when you refer to a Marvel comic superhero at that, not even a villain, you're referring to a Marvel comic superhero as a devil. You get out of here because you're the devil and you're just wasting your time. Okay. That is just the dumbest comment I have ever heard, to say that a Marvel comic. So what? Am I supposed to have Steve Rogers behind me? So what if I put Captain America or I go put Spider-Man up there? What, y'all gonna be happy with it? Man, get out of here with that ignorant crap. Stupid trolls. Like, you see what I'm saying? Oh, get the blue. Oh, so you don't like Black Panther? What? Because he black? I guess you don't like Twitch either because he black. And I guess you say you ain't liking me because I'm black. Is that what you're trying to say? You trying to call me a devil? You trying to call Twitch a devil? No, you're the one, the devil, because you're the one bringing demonic energy up in here, coming with criticisms. Well, ain't nobody out here trying to criticize nothing. Or were you sent by the powers that be that are watching this live stream, knowing that the heat is on and the pressure on, and that people are listening to what I have to say and others have to say about where's the funeral? Where's the body? Were you paid? Were you sent? So you got to call these trolls out, man. You got to call these trolls out. It's always a fake name, no picture. You know what I'm saying? Internet gangster, spiritual, you know, they ain't even thugging. In any case, look at that kiss, y'all. Okay? Look at that. Is that really a kiss? Is that really a kiss? Does that really look like a loving couple kiss? I mean, I got my wife in the building. Now, she ain't on camera, but y'all can hear her. Honey, do you see this picture with Steven and Allison? Yes. Now, aren't we married? Yes. Happily, right? Yes. Okay, just making sure. Y'all hear my wife says, yes, we happily married. It ain't just me. Okay, it's not a one-sided thing. Does that look like a passionate, happily married couple kiss? Would you kiss even if it wasn't, if you was just with a man, even if it wasn't, you weren't married to me, you were dating, and you feeling the guy, like you really feeling him? Is that the type of kiss you would give him even on TV? No, it looks forced. See, y'all heard it. It looks forced. And this is what so many people have said, and so many people agree. It is forced because of the underlying DL thing. Now, nothing's wrong with that. That's Twitch's prerogative, Bobby Brown. That's how he operates. That's where he wants to go. But I'm painting this picture. Could this have perhaps created some type of drama scenario that when the Ellen show ended, and we know Ellen's stance with the community, obviously she's for it, she's a part of it. It could have allowed Twitch an area to stand. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people get married, they have kids, and that means absolutely nothing with their particular orientation when it comes to the bedroom. I'm using my words wisely. All right. The point that I'm making is nothing is wrong with that. Okay. That is fine if that's what Twitch was into and what he wants. But this does pose a question. Could this have meant that Allison might not have been into him on that note either? Because we see she tried to throw herself. I tried to do this and do that, and he didn't really want. Oh, there's more. They go on later on in this interview talking about trying to have kids, and I want you to see Twitch's face. I'm going to play that. But I'm posing all of this because what if there was drama? And did Twitch actually storm out? That's just Allison's version. But what happened? No home surveillance cameras, no cameras from neighbors, no camera, no Tesla Sentry mode cameras, no hotel cameras. There's no footage. There's no mention. There's no word, no witnesses, no nothing. We had more of the Anne Hayes story. Man, I tell you. Let me play this, and I want y'all to see the other part here. Again, y'all heard my honeydew come up on here. Y'all heard my twin flame. Okay, I'm married. Obviously, I got, wedding bands and all stuff. She popped in here just for a second, and she said it looks forced. Now, I'm going to go ahead and keep playing this.
Look at y'all are adorable. And then y'all make some amazing TikTok videos.
And side note, and then Jennifer Hudson says, look at you. Y'all adorable. See, this says they're adorable. Check this out, y'all.
Look at y'all are adorable. And then y'all make some amazing TikTok videos. Like, how long did it take you to make this one?
Because honestly, TikTok is just fun. It's fun. You know what I mean? We loved it. Okay.
Oh, okay. How do you even do that?
I know. Y'all see how she look at how genuine happy y'all look. Look, she's super. She did that on the second time. Second try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first try was not successful.
At all.
And I dropped him. But he was a champion, and he got up, and we did it again. Killed it. We nailed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You definitely nailed it. I just want to know. So, do y'all pick and choose who gonna pick the moves, or one of y'all pick the moves and then you do it? Like, how does that work? Since you're both dancers.
Dance is like it's I guess like a second language to us, right? So honestly, we just turn on music and start moving, and the steps just kind of choreograph themselves. You know what I mean?
Together?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how you pick your TikToks?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like we communicate through dance. So it literally we can look at each other and we just can read each other and know exactly what's about to happen.
Absolutely.
So it's like it's our love language,
100%.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
100%.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's in their new home, by the way.
Are your kids a part of the video sometimes?
Oh yes, the kids are definitely a part of the video. So our kids they're not shy at all.
At all, at all. And sometimes we worry sometimes about it.
Yeah,
we love
a little
it,
too much.
but we worry.
The kids.
Oh,
They
they are
get off.
They're not shy at all. They're just like, they don't ask like where they need to be. They just kind of walk in front of the camera. They're just like,
That's what
I'm
kids
here.
do, y'all.
Oh my God. So your youngest just turned 3?
Yes, our youngest turned
Cute.
3. Zaya, absolutely. Yeah, our youngest turned 3. I mean, and it's just, and I know.
Man,
I know, she's so cute.
Her.
Oh,
So cute.
Man, especially when they little
Oh my God,
like
do you
that.
miss having a newborn in the house?
I sure do.
Uh-oh.
I think we would love to start trying for another one.
Now look at
Yeah.
look at
yeah.
Twitch's
Wait, what?
face.
How you
Wait,
look?
let me run this back.
We would love to. Sure do.
Okay, watch this.
Oh my God, do you miss having a newborn in the house?
I sure do.
Okay, she says she does, but look at Twitch's face. Okay, that's that man look, y'all. Y'all gotta read body language and facial expressions. He's like, I'm kind of good right now, but I can't really say nothing because we on TV and I don't want to get into any arguments or anything. I mean, like, I tell you. Just look at that look, y'all. I just gotta pause it so y'all can see. Yeah, she does. Even her facial expression that I caught with this pause screen, she looks like, okay, y'all, like, let me go ahead and write. Just their facial expression is priceless. It looks like a couple that's not on the same page. They just got finished saying they were on the same page when they dance, but they're not dancing right now. I'm just saying. Watch his face now when I go ahead and hit play. Just watch.
Uh-oh.
I think we would love to.
Look at that. She's talking about, I think we love to, and he looking kind of concerned and worried. He looking off. He not even looking at his wife. Look at this, y'all. He not even looking at Allison. Look at where his eyes are. His eyes is looking into the audience. He looking at the audience like, uh-oh. Look at that. Look at his, shouldn't he be looking at his wife? Like they talking about they silent communication. I know what that's like. Look at this. Look at this. Side note, while we looking at this, hey, Nicole, can you post in the chat where you found this article? Because I've been hearing this, oh, he was cremated. I was hearing this rumor. Here's the thing. Why is it a rumor? I've been hearing this rumor that he was created. Just like this so-called rumor of a suicide. No, oops, I said it. Did I say the S word? I said it. Oh my goodness. Just like a lot of this information. Like I said, if this is true and he truly was cremated, then we can look this up. So that's why if you know the article, Nicole, if you can, do you know where it is? If you can, or any of y'all here, can y'all please like post it in the chat so I can go pull it up and look and try to see real quick if this is actually legit. Okay, see, let me know if this is legit, because anybody can put an article, anybody can create a website, anyone can put stuff out. Remember what I told y'all about the S note? Now I'm trying to avoid certain words. The S note, okay, the one that they said he deleted himself with and left a note. That note, right? I just showed y'all earlier in this live stream how that note was all over the internet. Now all of a sudden I can't find it. I can't find it. Queen Oprah says she wasn't his type. Let me tell you what happened. This was an arranged marriage like all these celebrities do. That's why we get all hyped up over the news. Oh, guess what? So-and-so's marrying so-and-so. So-and-so's dating so-and-so. Did you know that so-and-so broke up with so-and-so? Breaking news, Entertainment Tonight. It's all over the place. Every magazine, blah, blah, blah. Hey, guess what? Get the gossip going. Get everything. And then we start talking and buzzing and we paying attention to their careers and what they're doing. Oh, that's so cute. You see what I'm saying? It's a machine. That's why the divorce rate is so high with these celebrity couples, because they don't love each other in the first place. See, y'all be thinking they love each other. That's what you don't y'all know that even see, let me put my dating and relationship coach hat on, because that's another role that I serve. Y'all know these modern day men and these modern day women, y'all ain't serious about marriage. Y'all are not serious about marriage. Y'all don't want to do what it takes to be married, to stay married. You just want the title, or people want the title, and that's it. Nobody's serious about marriage. No one takes vows seriously. Okay, this is a loss of honor, a loss of tradition. And this goes across the board in a lot of areas. But as it relates to marriage, people don't take marriage serious anymore. They treat marriage like, oh yeah, this is my boyfriend, girlfriend. It's just a fling. I'll get in it. I'll get out of it. This was an arranged deal. Okay. This was an arranged deal. And Allison knows was what? I mean, check this out. Like, I'm going to go ahead and keep playing it.
To start trying for another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Look how he said about trying for another. Look at Boss's reaction, y'all. Look at Twitch's reaction about trying for another one.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Let me write it back a little bit more.
Uh-oh. I think we would love to start trying for another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How you feel? Look, she said she missed it. How you feel?
Look, y'all see that last one? He look worried. Watch this.
Miss it. How you feel?
No, listen.
Let me try to catch it. He looked worried.
Said she missed it.
Look at them eyes. She's laughing. He's like, man, this ain't funny.
How you feel?
See, he look at that worried look. He like, and then he's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm on TV and she's sitting right there. She thinking it's funny, and he like, oh crap. And then he's like, I gotta go with it. Watch him snap right into the mode. Watch.
No, listen,
See, even Jennifer Hudson noticed that he was stuttering. He was like, what you stuttering about?
No, but we really do. I mean, I love the little babies. I love them, and
looking at them.
To be quite, yeah, it's a constant conversation.
Okay, well, with that being said, you have your oldest in high school, or
yes, in high
wow.
school.
So
Pray
What's
for
that
us.
like? I'm
Pray for
praying.
us.
Our
That's
oldest,
what it is.
our oldest is 14. She's
14?
a freshman, but she's incredible, man. Like, she's so cool. She's such a good kid.
Yeah.
Like, she's so respectful. I mean, look at her. She's stunning.
Kids are
Absolutely.
just absolutely
She
beautiful
actually
and-
just
and
went to
innocent
her
in all
first
of
high
this,
school
y'all.
dance. She went to
Ooh.
homecoming.
Kids are so beautiful and
Yeah,
innocent
she did.
in
So
all
was
this.
this like
I
a
just
first
gotta
date?
say
Did she
this.
have a date?
She did have a date, Jennifer.
And
She
how
did.
did she look at you? Here he go again. He's like, okay, Jennifer, all right.
Yeah, she did.
And what was that like?
It was, it was. Listen, I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna kind of just just leave this there for a second, okay? I just want to leave this there for a second, all right, y'all. I just want y'all to kind of see that this does not make sense, okay? If they're so happy here and so just everything is not making sense. There is no part of any of this that's making sense. And most importantly, here we're talking about the funeral. The where's the official cremation records? I don't know if y'all, any of you, are just now joining me or joined me in the past 30 minutes or maybe even an hour. But at the beginning of this live stream, I Googled and I showed this on screen how there's no funeral records. There's no. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me look and see if there is some cremation records. There should be a mention of where. You know, let me just come here and look. I'm trying to look through something, see if we can find something. For the sake of this live stream, I hope I'm wrong. Okay, for the sake of all of this, I really hope that I'm wrong. This would be great to know, oh, well, Brainwaves made a mistake and that there was an official cremation or there was an official funeral service and it was just private and then I'm all wrong. Someone please tell me I'm the one that's wrong here. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Did he have an obituary? Let me explain something to y'all. For those of you pushing this cremated story, rich people don't get cremated. I'm not saying that they don't choose cremation, but I'm trying to put stuff out here. Okay? Rich people don't get cremated. They have funerals. Okay? There's so much rumors out here. There's so many things out here. Okay? Let me show y'all something here. Okay, we're gonna switch gears because we kind of know where that's going. We kind of know what's what. I want to show y'all something that I find just does not make sense. Again, make it make sense. Please make it make sense. And then people like myself wouldn't even put out videos. Okay, now I found this thing saying that his body has been released 2 days after him deleting himself. Okay, so that would make us around the 15th or 16th. Technically, it was the 13th, but I'll say maybe as the 16th. Okay, his body's been released to the family. So where is it? His body has been released. Body is released. Where is it? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Where is his body? Okay, I don't see anything here. Let's back up. Now, you see these fake clickbait videos here. This is the only information come up. You got people talking about it was a funeral service, and then you got people now. See, now they pushing the cremation thing. Notice what I put in the title here. Stephen Twitch Boss cremated. So that will pull up anything. I'm trying not to go into like a real deep thing here. Okay, what is this? Find a grave. Let's just do some quick digging here. Okay, now so this is the information here where they're talking about he's cremated. Okay, this is the information that I've seen some people put out. This is the information. Okay, now here's the thing. that doesn't make sense to me. And I'm going to check this out. I'm going to do some research here. And I implore y'all to do some research. Okay. Here it has grave memorial ID number. Okay. So he has a grave memorial. All right. He has an ID number. This is what it's saying. It's connected to him. So we should be able to find this. Okay. There should be records of this. If this was truly the case, there would be information like this all over the place. And I want to say this. I want to present a point here. Okay. I want to present another point. I'm doing this for a reason. I'm going here for a reason. Okay. I know some people like, that's the evidence right there, brainwaves. No, not so fast. Not so fast. Okay. We're gonna look this up. We're gonna do some research. If his body was truly released 2 days after him deleting himself, so that puts us at December 15th or 16th, right? The family had the body, right? There would have been some type of mentioning, but even more so, people on YouTube putting these articles talking about, oh, it was a funeral service. Why would they immediately go to a funeral service? Do you see what I'm trying to say here, y'all? See, they know it don't make sense, so they got to try to start putting out evidence after the fact, just like they did with the S note, the deletion note that he supposedly wrote. At first, there was no information, no nothing. Then they found it. Then at first, they found it clean. Then later on, they said they found a note with blood on it. And then now they taking the note out. And then all of a sudden, we got so-called cremation records. I've seen a YouTuber put this out, say, oh, this is the official, records here. I'm not buying it. It smells fake to me. It smells off to me. And someone of his stature, it just doesn't make sense for him to. It just seems fake. It does not seem. It just does not seem. I'm just saying it doesn't seem legit. And so, like Lisa B is pointing out a thing here. She says, "Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong person." Yeah, I'm with that with Queen Upa. But anyway, Lisa B says, yes, he has obituaries and a funeral. The cars they had was crazy. So this is my thing. If he has an obituary and a funeral, I want to actually see that this was legit, because this is the thing. I want to show y'all something. Now, for those of you that are watching this, now you said they showed a casket on YouTube. Y'all can't believe everything that's just only on YouTube. Let me tell you how this is a bunch of BS. If he had a funeral that had all these expensive cars, and I'm not saying anything to you, Geraldine, specifically, I'm posing a point here. If this was a legit funeral that was so big that he had all these expensive cars going down the street, and Al Sharpton was there. Y'all know when Al Sharpton show up, that's a red flag in itself. See, we talking about sacrifice and how the industry work. Anytime Al Sharpton show up, something's fishy's going on. If this was, in fact, let me tell you how this is a bunch of BS. If there really was a funeral service that was this big going down the street, do you mean to tell me there is no other footage? There is no official news outlets, media outlets, and et cetera, covering this, putting this out? This would be official. This would be official. Now, this is what I'm trying to get y'all to think. This would be official. There would be records. Again, there would be footage of it. YouTube footage, that could be somebody else's funeral. That's what all these videos on YouTube has been showing. That's why I said they're clickbait. They're showing funeral services that got nothing to do with Twitch. Photoshopping, editing, putting stuff together, trying to make y'all think that, oh, he had a big service. So wait a minute. Was it a funeral service that he had, or was it a cremation? Because we looking right here on this website, findagrave.com, that says he has a memorial ID with a cremation. So is he in an urn, or does he have an actual tombstone? So what do you see what I'm saying? Too many red flags, too many inconsistencies. Nothing's legit. There are no celebrities, all the family, all the people, all the community. Twitch wasn't like a nobody. He touched everybody. This funeral videos, this is what I've been telling you. Do not believe the funeral videos on YouTube. They're all clickbait. There has not been an official video or footage or proof of an actual funeral service. There has been no obituary. There has been no nothing. If there was an official funeral, there would be a paper trail. There would be all types of things. People could go out. If he actually had a funeral, that means he was, see, y'all, I'm telling you, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. It's fake, it's fake. You said, can I read your message, Joanna? I don't know. I have to go back in the chat. Let me go back in the chat and see if I can. Yeah, look, maybe it was all staged and he's under protection. I mean, whether that's true or not, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I know how this stuff works. I've been mentioning this for those of you just joining. I'm not saying this because I want any sympathy or condolences. I accept your sympathy and condolences. I had to bury my son in 2015, March of 2015. You could come here in Atlanta and you can see his tombstone. It's public records. Look it up. Google it. You can find it. My sister, the same day that Twitch so-called deleted himself, my sister was no longer with us for medical complications. Okay, I know what this stuff is like. I'm literally dealing with this stuff right now. This is not something, well, maybe this, maybe that. I'm literally have dealt with this in my own household. Now, I've dealt with this with other family members as well. I'm just talking about in my own household. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I know how this stuff up. This just too suspicious. This is not how funeral homes work. This is not how this goes. And again, if it was so big, why wasn't any celebrities around? Why wasn't the public around? Why wasn't it private? Why wasn't there any pictures? Why haven't we seen Allison crying? Where's Allison grieving? Where's his mother grieving? Where's his family grieving? They're so-called grieving, but we see nothing. How we know they grieving? How we know they ain't sitting up there kicking back, chilling with Ellen in her $70 million house? They out on some island somewhere. We don't know. We're assuming they're grieving because that's what they said. We've seen no pictures. We've seen nothing with them. So how do we know for sure? Same thing. How do we know that Twitch is actually gone? Now, I want to say this. I do believe that he has been deleted in some form or fashion because me doing a spiritual session and other spiritualists that are gifted and us talking and connecting, we wouldn't have been able to connect with him. And then the whole Shanquella thing as well, connecting with her. See, I'm actually able to do that. For those of you who don't know, I'm also a psychic medium. I'm able to do that. Everybody ain't no medium. People might pull little cards. They might do this. They can't tap into people that have crossed over. Okay? So I know what this is like. And I have covered that and I did that. And y'all can go back and watch if y'all haven't on some of my other videos. My video that I put up. I did that. It says Spirit Box Session in it. I pulled tarot. He's not with us. Now, as for where his body is, I believe his body is somewhere hidden because it would reveal some secrets or it would show something like something fishy going on and he's just too quiet about it. Now, I hear this about, okay, Life with Naya says, don't disrespect his mother. She won't let Allison mess over her son. Why wouldn't she? You're making an assumption. Why wouldn't she? Do y'all know how the industry works? Do y'all know how family members get in it, friends? Why is she so quiet? See, we're making assumptions. We're assuming that she's just an honest, good standing person. And I believe that she is. However, something is fishy with their silence. I've mentioned this earlier in the stream. There is no communication about any process outside of the past. All we see is past pictures, past videos. His mother did make a post, but all she said is she wished she could FT to heaven. So what is she saying? She wants to be the leader herself so she can go join her son? See, this is also raises another level of concern. Her message that she put out says she wish she can FT. I've already showed this life with Naya. You got to go back and watch this stream. I don't know how long some of you have been joining or been here with this stream, but I've covered this stuff already. I've already went over this. I've already broken this down. Okay. Okay. This just does not make sense. Okay, and I'm telling y'all, someone that is literally dealing with death right now in my own household. You can't tell me because I know how this is. Have you lost someone in your household? I've already put this out in the chat. Okay, see, if you haven't walked in these shoes, you might not understand this process and how things play out and how things work. Okay, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of other people may not have lost someone in their household. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. I'm not talking about family members, extended family, relatives that are outside of your household. That's tough enough. I'm talking about in your own household. I know what this is like. The same day that Twitch left, my sister left. Literally the same day. It took me a week to actually make that connection. So I'm dealing with this right now. And this is not my first go around. So what I'm saying is that there is a process that goes along with this. There's a level of support. There's a level of people. You have coworkers. You have clergy. You have church members. There's all type of organizations, group, staff. People normally have to come together and pay their respects. That's the whole point, paying their respects. How can they pay their respects if this is all hush-hush? This don't make sense. And you're talking about a celebrity. Okay, y'all need to stop thinking like Twitch was just some average person, some average citizen that no one knew. We're talking about a celebrity that has sacrificed. You want to talk about sacrifice? The moment you choose to be well known and seen on a platform, I don't care if you're in corporate America, whatever it is you do, you lose that privacy. You are choosing to give up that level of privacy. Me, I'm on a public platform right now. I have chosen to give up a level of privacy just by me being a content creator and everything that I do. I have lost a level of privacy. I'm not entitled to that level of privacy by choice because I have chosen to be here, have chosen to come out. Y'all gotta really start thinking about this. See, y'all looking at this, see, that ding is a confirmation. Y'all are looking at this from your perspective. Well, I'm an average citizen. I got access to this. And I'm not saying they don't have right to privacy, but I have to break this down like a pound. You give up that right as soon as you become well known. That's just the nature of the scenario and the beast and everything. Now, all of this has been on the news. Okay, I want to say what JDM21 says. All of this has been on the news. News coverage this, mention this, talking about this, talking about that. We get all this information. Oh, Allison went to the police and this is what happened. And here's the note. And he went here and he took an Uber. See, look at all the stuff. First, he walked out the house. Then, okay, where's the camera footage from that? And then he walked. And you can't really walk to that hotel. It don't make sense if you were going to delete yourself. That's a long walk. Then all of a sudden, they thought about that. Okay. I know Ringo TV Reactions did the like Google Maps thing in one of his videos showing that how unrealistic it is to walk, especially someone that is in their mindset to delete themselves, right? Okay, so then they thought about that, so they had to change the story. So all of a sudden, new evidence came out like, oh, he took an Uber. Okay, how come the case was already closed and they're just choosing what they want to release or what they want to make up? Where I mentioned this before, where is the company, Uber? The company, where are the owners of Uber? Where's the management, the upper management leadership staff saying we'll subpoena the records, we'll show the records that yes, there was a transaction that took place. No mention from the Uber driver. Everybody just quiet. Uber driver ain't talking. Allison ain't talking. His mama ain't talking. The news ain't talking. Nobody's talking, huh? I'm the only one that's talking. Me and a couple of other creators. We're the only ones out here talking. See, this is what they want y'all to do. They want y'all to believe this. They want y'all to zip your mouths, forget about it, shut up, take their money, and then it is swept under the rug, and then they'll be able to duplicate this process with all these other celebrities. They'll even be able to do this to you. What if this was you? What if this was you? Okay, so y'all ain't thinking. Once they establish this and the general public, the GP eats this up, food for thought. They eat it up and they believe the narrative and they go with it and they think this is normal and they don't think out of the box, Roddy Rich. Then they'll be able to do this to you. You come up missing. They say you deleted yourself, knowing you didn't. They'll have your family quiet. They'll have all this going with you. Then what? It's easy to say when you talk about Twitch, you talk about somebody else. What if it was you? What if it was you? I've posed this scenario many times. There's an agenda to this. They don't want us to talk about it. They don't want us to think about it. Notice how even bringing this up brought up the whole Master P scenario. That's why Romeo Miller, his son and P, they had the beef and it came up and it was related to talking about Twitch. See what this is doing? And I agree. Yes. Let me. The mom knows. Let me tell you something. All of them know. His mom knows. Allison knows. The family knows. You do y'all really think they don't know? I want to pose a question. What if they all were in on it? What if there was a plan? Yeah, y'all, let's get real here. Stop acting like family ain't the main ones that will screw you over. Those of you that have been following me for a long time, so when I talked about love readings, I always say it's a family member. These karmics, these toxic people, family members are the main ones that will screw you over. Family, 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 family. Don't act like y'all don't know. Don't act like y'all haven't experienced a family member screwing you over. See, y'all want to be in fantasy land, and that's where they want to shift your mindset in and have y'all all believe in that narrative so you don't question it, and then they can create whatever reality they want, and then next you be next up on the list. And they'll just write you off. Oh yeah, she deleted herself, he deleted himself. That's it. And then nobody will talk about you. Nobody can pay respects to you. See, you see where this is going? And then this will allow them to do this on a faster, bigger, grand scale. Or we could pose questions. Or we could say, we want to know about what's going on. We want to hear. I think I'm the only YouTuber, the only influencer that has actually literally put a plea out to Allison. Okay, I even put one out to Ellen. And I'm going to put one out to the mom. What's up, Jessica? Why aren't y'all coming forth? If you are truly grieving, we want to be in support and help you through the process. I mean, after all, we have had this whole mental health awareness crap that they keep pushing over and over again. And I'm not saying there isn't mental illness or mental health, but what I'm saying is they keep pushing this narrative even when people don't have an issue. So that you can just stay quiet and just leave people alone. I thought people need help. I thought that when someone is grieving, a part of the process is they need support. Yes, they need privacy, but they got to have support at the same time. See, y'all got to really think about how this process works. You don't leave someone alone when they are grieving, because if you leave them alone, they might delete themselves as well. Do y'all understand this? And then we got to talk about sacrifice and how this industry works and how people know about it and they want to keep their home. I'm telling you, money changes things. It's not money itself. It is the love of money. Key phrase, love of money. That is the root of all evil. It's not money. It's the love of money. Matthew 6:24. You're going to love one or hate the other. This is referring to God or money. People will do anything for money. Money changes family members. Money changes all types of people. You'd be surprised. It's easy to say because y'all ain't dealing with no big money. Y'all start getting into 7 figures and 8 figures. Y'all start managing money and moving money and having money. Watch how it change some things. It's easy to say it now because you're not in that situation or your family's not in that situation. Get in that situation and come holler at me. Now, I see like what Naya says, do I feel that it's wrong because they won't speak? Absolutely. Let me ask you a question, Naya. If you came up missing, if all of a sudden you just was gone tomorrow, heck, today, Just theoretically speaking, if you was gone, Naya, and it was so many unanswered questions and things that don't make sense, and you're gone, and no one can pay respect to you. We don't know who you are. We can't communicate with you. We can't do anything for you, your family. You know, this is traditional. People do things in support with the family. We can't do nothing. And no one's saying your family members are not telling us where you are, where you're buried, what happened. They're not even showing us pictures. They're not proof. See, they want to put out old stuff. Oh, I'm grieving. See, look how fake this is. They want to come out and say, oh, I'm grieving so hard. I'm going through this so bad. I'm going through this so bad. I'm so grieving. So you want to show us, oh, memory pictures. But you don't want to show us any proof that you're actually going through that process. One of the main ways you can show proof, show up at a funeral service. Okay? Like, Naya, you got to get with the program, sweetie. You got to get with the program. See, y'all are so quick to defend these celebrities and these people and the family associated with it without questioning them. And that is what they want you to do. They want y'all to question me more than y'all questioning them. Why y'all questioning me more than y'all questioning them? I ain't had nothing to do with his deletion. If anything, I'm bringing awareness to this whole situation. So why am I being questioned more than the wife? Why am I being questioned more than the mom? Why am I being more questioned than the authorities? Why am I being more questioned than Ellen? Need I continue? Why y'all questioning me? Why y'all questioning all these other content creators who are bringing awareness about this and bringing these informations out? Y'all got a whole laundry list of questions for us, but it's okay for them to stay silent. Y'all know good and well, I'm just going to remind y'all. See what Yvette's saying? Mancuso, she says, my family, like the first people to screw me over. Especially, I mean, I've been screwed over by my own family. Do y'all know how many clients and customers? I've literally talked to thousands. Yes, I've done thousands of appointments, thousands of readings. I don't even count anymore globally. I've talked to people and counseled and guided them under 10 years old. I deal with whole families, whole households, and I've dealt with people over 90 plus. All races, all social classes, celebrities, CEOs, pastors, pimps, drug dealers, you name it. I have literally guided all walks of life. Other spiritualists, you name it, I've done it. You don't think that I have encountered situations with dealing with them where family was the main one that screwed them over? Okay, and y'all don't want to think that this is real. Y'all tell me. Yes, the spiritual genius, right? Those that are closest to us have the most power and influence in our lives. Okay, and let me tell y'all something. You are guilty when you don't speak up. See, you don't have to be the one to actually do the quote unquote crime, but you are just as guilty if you know about it and you keep your mouth shut. What mother would keep her mouth shut? A mother wouldn't care if her life is at stake. Do you understand? I've covered this earlier. See, a mother that truly cares will not care that her life is at stake. Her son's life, her child's life, her daughter's life, whatever. You know, obviously in this case with Miss Connie, it is her son's life. That matters more. What mom out there? You find me a mom. Maybe a dad. Yeah, maybe we can create a whole conversation about a dad. You find me what mom that truly loves her child, her children. She don't give two flips about her life at risk. And the same thing goes with a wife. See, y'all believe in this fake narrative. Oh, let them grieve. Give them privacy. I mean, it ain't like we in their face. They don't have to go to social media, but what it is that they feel this pressure because they know we right. They know we telling the truth. They know we on something. And why am I covering this? Why do I keep talking about this? Because it keeps being more and more things. As the time goes on, it's looking worse and worse. It's not getting better. It's looking worse. And I want y'all to understand this stuff. We're talking about satanic, demonic, Illuminati, Freemasonic sacrifice. Look at this. Casablanca knows Allison is protected by the Baphomet. That's why it's quiet. The same guidance that she got that they told her to go to the police station so there'll be no record, so we can't hear her voice and analyze. Why is there no proof? Again, if someone's truly grieving, you will see something upset about their nature. And again, I want to bring up something I've heard nobody talk about. With Miss Connie, with Twitch's mom, she talking about she can fast track or FT to heaven. That sounds very the S word to me. So if she truly is grieving, we need to be comforting her and watching her, because she might be the next one to get deleted. Do y'all understand how this works? Y'all got to stop protecting these celebrities and stop believing this fantasy world that, oh, they're all good people and everything's perfect and what they present is what it is. And people like Brainwaves and all these content creators that are putting their lives at risk and putting our channels at risk and putting our platforms at risk to come out and speak about this and do this. See what I'm saying? These things go way back, y'all. Y'all act like this is something new. Okay, look what Spiritual Genie says. Y'all don't realize how ancient these secret orders are. You get inducted under the Vatican. The Pope, I've told y'all, the Vatican, the Pope is a super high-ranking Freemason. See, y'all don't want me to break this down like a pound. All these players, I told y'all this. You can be a pastor and you are a Satanist. You are Freemason. You're a Luciferian. You're a part of the Illuminati. There's so many churches that have come up on this list. There's so many people that have been accused, and what they do is they just go silent. The Pope is, that's why y'all think the story came out about the molesting boys, and everybody was so shocked. Oh my gosh, these priests, like, I'm not shocked. People that are in the know are not shocked, because this is what they do to harness their energy. So many forms of sacrifice and many forms of rituals and stuff they do. Y'all wouldn't believe. I'm trying to get y'all to wake up and believe, but see, y'all don't want to believe me. Y'all just want to come with the criticism with me. Why? Because I'm triggering you. I'm triggering your belief. I'm triggering, you love the world so much. Lovers of the world are enemies of God. So you love the structure of the world and what it can bring and what it can do for your flesh and all of this stuff more than preserving your spirit. You don't want to accept that this is what takes place and this is what goes on. And why is it death so follows all these people that are supposed to be so blessed and so full of abundance? Why is there so much death here? Why is there so much secrecy? Why do they keep quiet? Why are we not told anything? I mean, even with Takeoff, like I've been saying, we had a funeral. All these other people, there's records. Even if they have a private funeral, that's fine. That's their business. Yes, the family, someone said earlier, the family does have a right to have a private video or a private funeral. Okay, they do have a right. But the point is that would still be public knowledge. Okay, the mom would want justice. The mom would not care about her life. Her life of her child would be more important than her own life. What mama in her right mind cares more about herself over her kids? Somebody please come in the chat and make it plain. Y'all come tell me if I'm wrong. I'm a father and I know my kid's life come over mine. That's why some of y'all can't even get me when I'm getting before appointments, because I'm making sure my son is good. And then I also got to make sure my wife is good. See, make plain. So you tell me what mama is going to be afraid to speak because her son, or was she a part of it, or would she get a slice of the pie? And so I'm raising these questions. We don't know for sure, but I'm raising these questions, and I sure can look into this spiritually. See, y'all don't want to hear all that. Y'all want to hear it easy. Oh, this is what it is. It's what they presented, and that's all. If that were the case, none of us would have any videos out about this, any content. There would be no questions about it. We wouldn't cover it. It would all make sense and it been done. We wouldn't even be talking about this. This would be a whole nother stream, or it'd be no stream in existence at all. Y'all see what I'm saying? You tell me what mom, man, my son is dead. I don't get no flying flip about no threats at that point. My son is dead. All bets are off at that point. Y'all might as well take me out at that point. I'm gonna be exposing something at that point. I'm gonna be exposed to something at that point. They too quiet. That wife is too quiet. She just looks sneaky. I don't trust her. She ain't saying nothing. Her movements don't make sense. She's not moving in the manner and the behavior. See, y'all don't understand consumer psychology and behavior. See, I took all these courses and classes. I'm educated. I am degreed. Yes, I said educated, not educated. I do know how to say educated, but I'm college degreed. I do understand these things. I've been professionally versed in a lot of these areas. I'm not just going off of making up stuff. I'm not going off of feelings and opinions. I'm going off of facts. Y'all can Google this. Y'all can research it. You can talk to professionals. You can look this up. Allison Holker is not acting like a woman that is grieving. And while I'm talking about it, his mom's starting to look suspect too. They rather hold on to their money and they rather hold on to that status and get that insurance payout and whatever it is and whatever else they've been promised or whatever private conversations have been taking place. They rather stay where they are than to actually have justice. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? Man meaning mankind, not gender. I'm talking about two women here, Allison and Miss Connie. See, y'all just don't know what people will do for money. For the love of money. Gotta make that money, man. It's still the same. Running things now. Don't let me do that thuggish, rugged bone on y'all. I'm telling people do anything for the love of money. They'll keep their mouth shut. They won't say nothing. They won't fight for justice. They won't shut. They'll go along with any plan. And this is not the first time. This has happened with the Trayvon Martin case. See, y'all don't want me to crack this thing wide smack open. Okay, a lot of these cases, and I told y'all, anytime Al Sharpton shows up, that's a red flag. That's not good news. When Al Sharpton shows up, see, y'all think it's, oh, Reverend Al Sharpton is showing up. That's good news. No, that's a very bad news. That is a confirmation of some Illuminati, satanic, demonic process. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on that y'all need to understand, because if y'all don't understand this, go into the industry, and I don't care, it's not just entertainment. Go try to go up high in the education industry and see what's gonna happen to you. Go up high in law enforcement. Go up high in the military. Y'all don't think I don't know people? I haven't talked to people. I haven't been there, done that myself. I used to be in the industry and brainwaves. Yes, I even as Christian rap, I was there in the church, but I was there under another name. I used to be out here with all these folks. Outkast and TLC, Dallas Austin, all these people. Like, I used to be there. The list goes on and on. I used to perform with Usher and Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. I was on stage with these people. I was out there, y'all. I was there. I'm still an ASCAP member. Field Mob, all these people, used to be there. Another Bad Creation, ABC. Like, I'm telling, man, y'all, I could start name dropping. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. I'm telling you, that's why my behind ain't out there, because I wasn't trying to get down with no satanic sacrifice. I didn't sign no contracts for that reason. But I know a lot of these celebrities here. I still miss my girl Natina from Black. Boom like an 808. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why did Natina die getting hit by a car the same way that Left Eye did? I knew both of them. Y'all see the sacrifice? Why did Bobby Christina die the same way that Whitney Houston did in the bathtub? Y'all don't see, y'all playing around here. Y'all want to believe the narrative. Y'all want to believe the fakery and the foolery. And y'all don't want to believe that satanic sacrifice is real, and that's how they stay in position. Y'all don't want this. I knew these people. Y'all. I grew up with these people. I was there with these people. I knew these people. Look at what time I'm saying I knew these people at. 222. I don't believe this article here. I'm just going to take that thing off the screen. I don't believe none of this stuff, y'all. I know people that have been producers, A&R, all types of industry people. They have been taken out. This is why you find people, all of a sudden, they write you off and say, you're crazy. Just like what some of y'all doing here. Y'all trying to tell me that I'm the one that's crazy? Y'all trying to tell me I'm the one with mental health issues? Do y'all see, some of y'all are late with joining me here. Let me show you this email. Let me show you this email, because see, y'all think I'm making this up, right? Y'all think I'm making this up. Now, I showed this earlier in the stream. Okay. Look at this. Let me put this on the screen and y'all tell me what y'all think. Look at this email. Now, I got this email. Y'all see it says to brainwaves. I got this email. Y'all see when it came through? Friday, December 23rd, 11:28 at night. Okay, I got this email. Y'all see this? Friday, December 23rd, 11:28. Y'all see it says the brainwaves. Okay. Y'all see it's coming to me. It says, hi there. We're reaching out because members of the YouTube community, including fellow creators, viewers, or staff, have expressed concern for your safety or well-being after coming across content you posted with topics related to the S word and the other S word. Okay, it was based upon my video here. Stephen Twitch Boss, Death, Suicide, Conspiracy, Reasons Revealed, Spiritual Session. He speaks. Okay. This is the video that I'm talking about. Y'all can see where I did the spirit box session. Okay, which proves to me that Twitch is no longer with us. Okay, and other people got the same thing. In any case, it says if you or someone you know is experiencing the S word thinking or the other S word harming, know that there is help and you're not alone. It's not uncommon to turn to the S thinking and the other S word as ways to cope with painful emotions. Talking to someone can help you process these emotions as well as get support through a difficult time. We encourage you to use the resources listed in our help center if you need support. These include organizations specific to your location. You can also visit findahelp.com, whatever, to look for local mental health care providers. We care about you. You're not alone and help is available. Please take care of the YouTube team. Okay? I said this for a reason. Okay? Not everyone got that email. I only know of me, and I heard Ringo TV Reactions got this email. If you're a content creator and you come across my video, please let me know if you got this email as well. Okay, I just want y'all to see this. Y'all think I be making this stuff up. I told you I bear facts, I bear receipts, and when I do my spiritual stuff, I still come with facts and receipts. It's just hard to validate certain things to the general public when it comes to using spiritual methods. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is that they trying to say that I need help. And I'm good. See how they do? Y'all see that? See how I got the email? And then Ringo got the email. Whoever else got the email, right? So what happens what if something happened to us? Well, we did send them an email. We tried to help them, and they just they didn't do this and da. Man, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know. People will do anything for money and fame and power, including selling their soul. And that's how this industry works. Very few people have literally worked to get to where they are. And this is not, again, just entertainment. This is how it works with science, in the medical industry, in education, in politics. I mean, you pick an area. I don't care what it is. The food industry. What's up, Tanya C? I'm glad you're here. This is what they do, people. This is not far-fetched. 2 hours, 22 minutes, 22 seconds into this live stream. Y'all look at the clock. That's another spiritual confirmation. It does not make any sense why there is no official mention. If there was some big funeral going on, where are all the entertainment tonights and the news outlets? This thing will be all over the place, just like it was all over the place that Twitch deleted himself. If that was all over the place, if this was such a private thing, why did we find out about that? I mean, after all, they got to tell us something. And why we got some of these details coming out, but not. Okay, so first it was a funeral, and then it took place, and then it's supposed to be all over some big thing. Al Sharpton was there, and there was a ton of limos and all this stuff, right? And we supposedly seen the body, but then now there's cremation records. So what is it? See how they making up stories? What's up, Liz? Lievanos? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subbing. And yes, please get it right. Money is not evil. Thank you, Suzette Murray. It is the love of money that is the root of all evil. Y'all got to get it right. It's the love of money. That's why I said for the love of money with Thuggish Ruggish Bone. Got to make that money, man. It's still the same at a running place now. Gotta get that money, man. That's what people be thinking. How can I get money? How can I get more career? How can I get more fame? What I gotta do? How many people I gotta sacrifice? Remember, Ellen did it for a $70 million house. What's next? Portia can come up now too. She ain't been acting I don't know how long. See, Anne Heche didn't want to go along with Ellen's program. That's why they really split up. Remember, I covered this. Anne Heche wanted love. That's what she's been after. True love. She thought she found it with Ellen. Ellen was after 60 billion. I covered that in my Anne Heche video. So Anne Heche was disposable. She was the next big budding actress. Anne Heche was on her way to being the next big budding actress. It wasn't to say she wasn't already successful, but just look at her trajectory and her track record. But see, she didn't want to go along with Ellen's plan. And then they wrote her off, making it like she was intoxicated, and that's why she crashed. And, you know, see, that's what they do. They always got to make you look crazy. I guess that's why Princess Diana crashed too, huh? Because she didn't want to go along with the Vatican. Why do y'all think that Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan stepped away from the royal family? Oh, I can cover that now. I'm going to go into that. Why you think they stepped away and they trying to do their own, and the royal family, they upset about the Netflix, you know, deal and the information coming out, and they always try to say, well, I don't think they should have said this or this. They always put the pressure on you when you the one speaking. They always put the pressure on you when you the one speaking. You don't think that Prince Harry been thinking about that? He took my mom out here, like, I'm telling you, y'all, this stuff has been going on for a long time, and they hide the truth right in plain sight, right in front of our faces. And I really hope that y'all see this. I hope that y'all take a note. And this is why I'm doing this video. It's right here. We looking for information. They telling us right here. They're silent. They ain't showing us nobody. They ain't saying nothing. It ain't hit the news. You know, it's not been verified. There's been no fact check. And the only information when you Google anything about cremation is what I showed you. And I'm going to look it up. I just don't want to take the time from this live stream to be looking it up. But it just seems suspect to me. It seemed like they just created something. It just seemed like they just created a thing because they know that people like myself been talking about this. So he's like, well, we got to come up with something. Create this website or add this to a website that's already out. For all we know, they might have paid that website to create a fake thing. I'm telling you, y'all, this is what they do. Y'all act like people never paid off the pay off law enforcement. We see all these movies. We believe it in the movies when we're watching movies and reading books and stories. We find out situations we believe, oh, law enforcement are bought. You got crooked officers and stuff like this. Why wouldn't that even be a reality? What I pose to you all is, please, somebody show me. Somebody be more of a researcher or a fact checker or whatever you want to call it than me. Someone please show me how this is not the case. Show me how this is not a possibility. So anytime people come to me, oh, Brainwaves, you tripping, you say, everything that I've shown, I backed up. I've shown y'all things that y'all can see. Not things that I'm making up. I'm showing you things that y'all can see for yourselves. Take me out of the equation in your private time, your own way, however you do it. You can go back and verify and look at the things I presented. You can stop and think and see for yourself. You're like, you know what? It might be something here. Hey, listen, maybe you're right. I put this out before. I know Allison has seen my video. Why? Because I'm spiritually gifted and I can feel anybody. I can tap into anybody's energy if I need to. And I know Allison Holker saw my video. I call on her to come forth. If she truly is the woman that she presents to us that she is, and if she truly loved her husband, then she would be hysterically fighting tooth and nail to bring justice to his name. Why am I fighting hysterically tooth and nail to bring justice to his name, to a man I ain't ever met? Why is other creators doing more justice than she is? Same thing with the mom. See, this is why I don't want to hear this threat stuff. You don't think that they don't see me? You don't think they don't see these other creators? Yesterday, I did a live stream with Master P, exposing about him sacrificing his daughter, Tatiana Miller. Yeah, they tried to take the stream down. Y'all go back and watch it. Y'all can just kind of scroll through. You'll see the stream went down. And luckily, I was able to keep it going and get back on. I lost a lot of viewers. Ain't no telling how it's going to go. All of a sudden, the information I'm showing, I'm getting all types of copyright information. Another one came through today. First, they let me monetize it, then they don't want me to monetize it, and they change. I'm telling you, y'all, talk about putting stuff at risk. That's why I don't buy that whole, I'm speaking out about someone who's not even a part of my family that I didn't even personally know, putting myself at risk. Now, if I'm willing to do that, what do you think a mom and a wife and a mom should be doing? Let that marinate. That's just, turn the music off for a second. Let that marinate. If someone like me is putting my channel, my LLC, my wife, my kids, my life, etc., at a potential risk to speak out about these things and go against the status quo and the powers that be. And I don't even know the man personally. I know who Twitch is, but I don't know the man personally. He's not my family. And I'm willing to do that. And other creators are willing to do that. Synchronicities. Talking about willing to do that at what time? 234. Y'all see this? Willing to do that at 234. But you mean to tell me that his own wife, his own mom? See, Twitch beyond the grave. His situation, like I said, it got into the Master P and Romeo Miller and, you know, Tatiana Miller, who has been sacrificed. And this is going on with other situations. I don't know if y'all have seen and haven't covered it, but hopefully y'all know Joseph Marley, you know, Bob Marley's grandson, Twiggy's son, okay? He mysteriously was found deleted in a car, and they said it was an asthma attack. You know, then his car accident, there's no information, Do you see what I'm saying? Then they can continue to repeat this narrative because we'll believe what happened with Twitch. And then they say, well, they believe with Twitch, and they can just keep this going. As a matter of fact, they can accelerate this. This can be a format, okay? This can be a well-oiled machine for them to accelerate deletions. And people just believe it and go with it, and the next person could be you. What if it was you? If it was you, and y'all know the platform that I have, best believe I will speak out on behalf of you. Oh, best believe if it's fishy and it don't make sense, I'm speaking out on behalf of you. Some of y'all I don't even know, but I still will speak. I was like, this don't make sense. When you want me to speak out on behalf, when you want me to do whatever I can to bring light to the situation, to put pressure on the matter and get people to think. See, we really can change things. We could put public pressure. People could start thinking and talking. It's like, hey, we want answers. We want justice. This could open this whole case back up. We could find out what's going on. See, they hoping y'all just going to bend over and take it. Yeah, I said that. They're hoping y'all just going to bend over and take it. Whatever they dish out, you're just supposed to bend over and take it. So much is going on, y'all. I got so many other people and stories to cover. But I'm the first, from what I understand, to officially put out a video and a content about this. Okay, and I deliberately didn't use any of my spiritual tools or anything because I didn't want anybody to get afraid or anybody to run off. But you best believe you got to know who I am. You see my title. I'm a spiritual master, life coach, consultant, and I do all these things. So that come with the territory. And my track record precedes me. Okay? My accuracy precedes me. I'm not somebody that's not accurate. Go ask about all the clients, ask about all the people, go look at my videos. Everybody talking about, oh, it resonates. You're so accurate. You know this. I know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm called to do this. I'm not just somebody playing around with spirituality. God literally called me to do this. And that's why I'm able to speak out about Twitch and everyone else. Now, I want to say this. I want to say this because this is a valid point. Like what Naya says, so when it comes to Master P's daughter, you don't think people die from drug overdose. That's not what I'm saying. You got to understand, yes, it was on TV that she had a drug habit. Okay, here's the thing. People have all types of habits, but it doesn't mean that they get deleted from it. And I'm not saying that you can't get deleted from it. But what I'm saying is that her birthday, like she was 29. She was deleted on May 29th. See, here we go with these patterns, sacrifices. And all of a sudden, the timer with the show, and this is what the industry wants. You've got to feed the beast. So why wouldn't it be the one that's struggling with drugs? You know, isn't it perfect to be the one that's struggling with drugs? Because if you pick a child that's not struggling with drugs, then it's going to be questionable, and it's not going to make sense. They go like, okay, well, what happened? Why is she not here? Why is he not here? Everything was just fine. See what I'm saying? So they always use this drug overdose, car accident, gunshot scenario. This is what they do. And what y'all don't understand is that y'all thinking, oh, she just willingly took too much and that was it. Okay, now I've already did the spiritual session with this too, and she came through, even though I had to shut it down because some demon was trying to come through, or some guy's spirit was trying to stop her from speaking. And she came through loud and clear and said she was scared. Y'all can go back and watch it if you want. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it's not just some random, oh, she overdosed in that. Overdosing was the way that she was sacrificed. A lot of times they make you overdose. They set you up. They put you in a place. Remember the Quavo situation and Takeoff? You know, the whole Offset scenario, we've been looking at this with Takeoff, and it just looked like he was in the wrong position, in the wrong place, but Quavo wasn't. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, Offset wasn't. See, y'all don't understand how this works. This goes back from biblical days, back from when God asked Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac after he waited 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years to finally have a child. Finally had a child. God wanted to see his loyalty. I'm paraphrasing it just for time's sake. Right when he about to come down and sacrifice him, God said, stop. Abraham, stop. Now I know your loyalty. Your descendants will be as numerous as the stars. I'm just summing up all the scriptures. I don't have time to really get into that and break that down. That's not why we're here. Sacrifice has been going on for a long time. And even before Christ, they've been doing all types of sacrifices. This is a very old thing, y'all. Y'all don't understand. So I covered this in there, but I just wanted to share and point this out, that this is not something that's far-fetched. It might be far-fetched to y'all because y'all not familiar with it. Y'all not in that world. Y'all not in that reality. They always make it seem like it. And then they got to be like, dang, I'm so sorry. And I'm not saying they don't feel remorse or regret or anything about sacrificing an individual. You know, when that person's gone, you still going to feel it. But they're behind doing it. And see, this is what Romeo was calling out his dad about. That's the whole beef because of Twitch. Romeo's like, so dad, you going to sit up there and have more sympathy for Twitch. Not that Twitch doesn't deserve sympathy. He does. But it's like, yo, dad, you going to have more sympathy for Twitch than you going to have for your own daughter? See, this is where the beef, you see what I'm saying? And then P had to kind of clap back and turn into some money thing and him being an ungrateful child and all this. And Rome was like, I'm good. I don't need your money. If it was about him getting money, why does he say he want money? See, y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? There was a reason behind it. But we know that P needed to, it's been a while, and this is what happens. After so many years, you have to sacrifice a loved one, someone you love and care about. It can't be no random person. It's got to be somebody you love and care about. It's got to be a family member, preferably, or a friend, a close friend. I'm just saying. Now, I don't, here's the thing. I don't believe that his wife pulled the trigger, but for what I looked at, this is referring to Twitch. I don't believe that Allison pulled the trigger, but I do believe she was there. I did get that in the spiritual session. There was a woman there. I believe that she knows. She's seen it. She's definitely behind it, and she's in on it. Remember, you're guilty by association. See, y'all just thinking, was she the one that pulled the trigger? No, I don't believe she was the one that pulled the trigger. But if we talk about a bank robbery, even though you didn't go inside and rob the bank, if you knew about it, you're an accomplice. If you're the getaway driver, you're an accomplice. You're just as guilty, and you face just as much, if not more time, than the person that actually did it. This is what I want y'all to understand. Ellen is guilty too. Did y'all see the tribute to Twitch? Let me see if I can get that. Let me see if I can get that pulled up. Okay, because I might have to look back into this so-called memorial thing. I'm gonna have to pull this back up. Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay. Now, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna really be able to show and do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, they might come on me, but what it is that they do these tributes. Okay, they do these tributes because that's a part of the process. Like, what do we do? Tribute to someone that's no longer with us. So when they do these tributes, that's what this is about. They're basically having their quote unquote funeral service before it happens. This is how the industry works. Time is up. It's an expiration date. You sign your name on the dotted line. Your contract says X amount of times, and you got to either have. So I'm telling you, man, y'all don't understand. Let me see if I can. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna share. We'll see what happens. Okay. We'll see what happens here. All right.
I'm supposed to be to a montage right now of favorite celebrity moments, but I'm not going to do that. Over a decade, I met someone who changed my life and our show.
Side note, do y'all see how she's wearing white? Okay, that checkerboard symbolism, white and black, black and white, white hairs, white outfit. I'm just pointing some things out to y'all, okay?
And I'm talking about you, Twitch. Come here. Here and
okay. Did y'all see the mom's face? Did y'all see the mom's face? Did y'all see how the mom looked like she was mourning? That doesn't look like a tribute where, oh, I'm so excited, and it's tears of excitement. She looks like she's mourning. Let me run this back. See, y'all don't be paying attention to stuff. See, y'all just be watching stuff. Y'all go with things. Y'all don't look at things from a spiritual perspective. Y'all don't be reading in between the lines and paying attention. Y'all just be going, oh, it's a tribute. That's what they want. Watch this again. Look at her facial expression. Okay, let me just back it up.
And it's been an emotional week. And
look at Twitch too. He looking like, oh, crap. It's about to go down. This my time is up.
It's just a coincidence that your mom's here. Like we were going to do this, and then you told me your mom.
See, it's not a coincidence that your mom is here.
Mom's here, and your best friend's here.
Okay, her face looks very weird to me. I want y'all to really pay attention. See, the audience don't know what's going on. That's why they smiling. See, this if this was such a happy tribute. See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. They be hiding this stuff right in front of us, but we don't want to believe it. Notice how Ellen said, oh, it just so happens that your mom is here. Yeah, because y'all planned it. Could the mom perhaps have been in on it and knew? This is what I'm saying. The mom knew, Allison knew. They know this stuff up front, y'all. Y'all keep acting like they're just innocent. They have no idea. No, we have no idea what's going on, but they know. They know. Look at this. The mom. Okay, see, the kids don't know. You know, the kids sitting on the side, whatever. You know, they don't know what's going on. Siblings or whatever. Twitch, you know, siblings, they don't know what's going on. She might not, she might know because she kind of got a smile that's kind of like, okay, now the people in the audience, look back there, they smiling. Look, I want to say, look, this woman right here, she might know what's going on. Look, maybe in this woman, but look at her. She may know what's going on, maybe not, but she kind of got that look. Everybody else is just oblivious. See, sister girl right here, she might know. I'm just pointing out, but obviously he doesn't know, but mom knows. Now I'm gonna run this back. Watch her expression again. Does this look like a mom that's overjoyed? And also listen how Ellen said it's just a coincidence that your mom is here. Do y'all see the title, the subtitles here on the screen? It's just a coincidence. And look at Twitch's facial expression with that being said. If this wasn't the case, then somebody show me the evidence that this is not the case. This is what I want to say. If this isn't the case, then somebody prove to me that this is not why he's looking like this, not why his mom is crying. Like, show me some irrefutable evidence that they don't know. I told you Ellen's wearing all white for a reason. The white in the chair. Twitch has a white shirt, but he has the black on. He's trying to throw it off with his jacket or whatever y'all want to call it he's got on. I haven't even got into it. We just literally just started this thing. Hey, what's up, the Queen Scorpion? Oshun. I'm so glad you're here, Queen. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Um, yep. What happened to hold on. I just gotta take a moment. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know how it showed up on your feed, but I'm so glad you're here. And I really hope that this helps. And I really hope that I can help you in any form or fashion and be here. I'm so appreciative of every single person that shows up here. And I just want to take that time during this stream to let you know I care. And I'm so glad you're here and you're welcome here. And I just hope you stay here. All right, y'all can give the Queen Scorpion Oshun a big hello on my note and a what's up. I'm so glad you're here. So if you will, mi casa, ye casa, su casa, as they say, and please stay here. Please feel free to make this my channel a home to you. I'm so grateful for you and everybody here. I just want to say, I don't want to start crying, but like this is real for me now. Look at what this is true. Look at Twitch. He looks scared. Does that look like a man that's happy, like, yay, I'm getting a tribute? No, that looks like a man that's been like, I'm about to be deleted. See, these things are planned. I told you that they sign these contracts. So you'll be on this show. You'll have this deal. You'll get these many albums. You'll be on these many movies, et cetera, et cetera. You got a set amount of time. If you don't offer another sacrifice or whatever, and he was speaking out about a lot of things or whatever, time is up. Or maybe time is just up, period. You don't get a chance to offer a sacrifice. No, I want you. The devil says, I want you. I want your soul. He does not look happy. He looks scared. Now, I'm going to continue. Hey, same to you. Same to you. Hey, Ja Star, Moon, Peace. Again, I'm so thankful that you're here. I'm so thankful that you're here. All of y'all are here. I'm so grateful and I don't even know what to say that y'all are here. I really do appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all just don't know. If I had the time to take out, I would do a tribute for every last one of y'all. Y'all think I'm playing. See, y'all think this is a game. I'm serious about this. But I'm so glad you're here. Again, please stay. You're welcome here. Share your comments, your thoughts. I hope that this is not just a one-off and that now that you're here and you're seated up here, I hope that you'll stay here, okay? I really care about y'all. And I really love y'all. And I'm doing this because I need y'all to see the truth. I don't want this to happen to you, your family. I can't stop y'all. People got free will, but I'm pointing some facts that are hidden in plain sight. Now, thank you, Riza, for the super chat. Thank you so much. I'm trying to keep these dang tears and crap coming down my face. Okay. All right. Back to it. I might have to take a break for a second and I might have to go blow my nose or whatever in a second. But nonetheless, look at this. Y'all see the caption says it's just a coincidence that your mom is here. This is what Ellen is saying for those of you that are just joining me. And I'm showing you, you can see that this was a special tribute on the Ellen show that Ellen did for Twitch. That's because she knew that Twitch was about to be deleted. This wasn't a random thing. This was timed and planned. And this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. This is why his wife, Allison Holker, knows everything that's going on. Everything has been timed and planned. The case has been open and closed, timed and planned. Them now speak all this stuff, social media posts, Ellen coming out 10 days later. Everything has been timed and planned. It's been timed and planned. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. So this is Twitch. He's supposed to be smiling right now. This is a surprise tribute to him. And Ella said it's just a coincidence that your mom is here. Now, I'm going to hit play. For those of you just joining me, you're going to see that his mom looks like she's mourning too. She's like, my son is about to be deleted. She does not look like a happy mom. Okay, I'm going to play it. I'm going to run it back. And then I'm going to pause and show it for you all. And then I'll continue. So just watch his mom in the audience. Look how she looks like she's about to just break down crying.
It's just a coincidence that your mom's here. Like we were going to do this, and then you told me your mom's here,
Look at his mom,
and your best friend's here. And
did y'all see the face? She like she about to cry. Look at this again.
It's just a coincidence that your mom's here. Like we were going to do this, and then you told me your mom's here,
She
and your
looked
best
like a
friend's
mom
here.
this morning. She did the little bounce, little stress bounce that a mom does when she know, like, my baby, my child. Man, Man, y'all
here and your best friends here.
look at that face. See, the people in the audience don't know, unless some of them know. Some of them might be like, oh, yeah, I know what's up. This is about to be a sacrifice. Maybe she know. Maybe this lady here know, man. She probably like, man, this some BS. He about to get sacrificed. I know what this is. Look at the mom. Does that look like a mom that's happy that her son is getting a tribute? He don't know. Her other son, he don't know. That's why he's smiling. He thinking this is a good thing. Or maybe he does know it. Maybe he gonna get paid for this. I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm putting this out because it's right in front of us. All right, let's continue.
And so
look at Twitch's face as he look at his mom. He tried to smile, but he got that look like this is it. This that moment.
I just want to say,
this is the most emotions I've seen for her. Not that one she put 10 days later. She looked more distraught here, y'all.
well, I don't want to say goodbye.
Stop the press. Stop everything. Why would Ellen say she doesn't want to say goodbye? What do you mean you don't want to say goodbye? Ellen, y'all tight like white on rice. What do you mean? Even if the show was ending or something like that, y'all will still be there. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. My nose is running and everything because I'm a little torn up from all this. Hell, I'm showing more emotion, as I said, than Allison is. Even his mom shows some emotions. I mean, sheesh. Hold on one second, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, just take a look at the background right now.
Something you would like to say to Twitch? Like,
Twitch, don't be getting jealous. I got you some too. There's an envelope over there. You probably wondered what.
I feel like that dude from Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I was gonna say. Fond memories are mainly. Envelope over there. You probably wondered what.
I feel like that dude from Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I was gonna say.
So hopefully y'all can hear me now. Can everybody hear me? Can everyone hear me now? All right, can y'all hear me now? Because you know sometimes when you do these streams, stuff get crazy. Can y'all hear me? Just let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me and I'll continue. Okay, good. Now, what I'm going to do, and it probably was a good thing because I still hear that music in the background, and I most likely will get a copyright strike for that. Okay, I'm already pushing it, showing this content. Okay, so what I want to do is you're going to have to just look at the captions, and I will I'm going to have to mute the music part of the audio. I'm just saying, why would they do that? Why would they show this? Why would they have him doing that? Like, I know, quote unquote, people say, oh, they're just cracking jokes. I'm like, okay, there's a reason why they do that. There's always a reason why they show things. This just kind of reinforces things. And it's fine. I'm not saying anything's wrong with Twitch being this way. That's fine. If that's what he's about, it's all more power to him. You see what I'm saying? It's all to the good. That's his choice. That's his prerogative, Bobby Brown. I mentioned that earlier. I'm not like knocking him for being about that life, but I just want to kind of show you him talking about his wife pressing up on him and he's oblivious. And then we see stuff like this and he's on the Ellen show. Okay. And then there's more. Did y'all catch that? Music going in the background. I'm just trying to put this stuff out here so y'all can see it. Okay, y'all can see it. They're waxing him. So he's got the hair flip. They're waxing him. He said he's oblivious to his wife when he was on the Jennifer Hudson show. I showed all of this for those of you that are late joining me. You'll have to come back and or rewind or watch this stream a little bit later. I'm just telling y'all and showing y'all. It looks pretty probable that there's probably some evidence of him being a part of that alternative life. And that's fine. It is what it is. But Ellen said that's her favorite part. Could there have been some conflict in his marriage when he, quote unquote, walked out of the house? You see what I'm saying? You know, and I already showed you how the kisses look fake. I did this. I've showed y'all this. I have my wife in the background even comment on it. It all looks fake. Yeah, Jezebel. She definitely, his Twitches. Y'all, Allison definitely looks Jezebel. Let me show you all I'm talking about. Yeah, if y'all don't want to see it, one of the most Jezebel looks of her, I want to try to show you. She does this look all the time. Okay, this is the classic Jezebel look. Let me show you this. Craziness, y'all. Craziness. There's and this is what I'm saying. Okay, so look at this. Go ahead and bring her on. Jezebel. Look at that. Does that not look like a Jezebel woman? Look at that facial expression. Twitch is like, oh, I love my baby. I love my wife. Look at her facial expression. She like a scheming, non-trustworthy woman. She gives a lot of these looks a lot of times. Like she has an ulterior motive. Okay, just looks suspect. Twitch look like he's almost like he even struggling to kiss her there. Look at the picture. I didn't even pay attention to this. It looked like he's struggling. He got his eyes closed like, I gotta kiss her. I really don't want to kiss her. I'm not into this. I didn't even pay attention to that. She definitely looks like that's that Jezebel spirit. Maybe I don't know about Jezebel. Y'all need to crack open the Bible if you don't. Or Google what Jezebel is. She got to be in control, got to run things, likes to destroy godly men. The list goes on and on and on. crazy. Now, he did do this, and he did sell his soul. He did do that. Okay, I was trying to find earlier. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but he threw up a lot of the El Diablo or satanic hand signs. You know, what are these hand signs? Look like this, devil horns. You know, some people say it's shout out to the Texans, you know, one of the universities in Texas and stuff like this. But this is the point. She knew about this. Miss Connie knew about this. You can see from the tribute. They knew what time it was. They knew this moment was coming. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. They're all in it. No word from either one of them. No body. No funeral. Still to this day. Maybe after they see my video, they might put it out and be like, oh, well, we got to come up with some type of funeral thing or cremation. That website from thegrave.com, I don't believe it's legit. It feels suspicious. Anybody can create anything. It just does not. There's no legitimacy behind this. And I've spoken on this so many times already. Where's the information to prove me wrong? For those of you just joining me, if you Google, and I put this up on the screen multiple times, it's just, I don't even want to see. Let me get her off the screen. I don't even want to I'm so upset with her not coming forth and not showing what's what. I've put this out all over this live stream. There's no information or record of any funeral or any cremation. And I found this one website from thegrave.com that's talking about some memorial ID. And then it seems confusing because I'm like, okay, it says cremated, but then there's no time, there's no dates. And I don't really want to get into it right now because I kind of already went there, and I'll do some more research later, but it doesn't look legit. And I saw one YouTube video put that out, and that's why they went and said he was cremated. But then at first, it's funny, the body was released, and I showed this 2 days after him deleting himself. So that puts us on December 15th or 16th. That is not the content that creators were putting out. They was putting out funeral services, showing Al Sharpton was there, which is a red flag, talking about this big funeral service. But Entertainment Tonight and all these TMZ and all these big news and media outlets, no witnesses, no celebrities, no information, no nothing. No one saw Allison crying. No one saw his mom or family. There's nothing there. It's just it's. Now watch how, after I get done putting this information out, watch how my videos go viral as they have been. Then all of a sudden they're gonna have to spend some type of a funeral or true cremation proof or something. Yeah, I believe this. Allison does like a succubus. Allison looked like a succubus. His handler. And you know, they all in this demonic thing, and Twitch was like, this happened to so many people. Okay? And like I said, I've already went over this earlier in the stream. There's a process. You have to legally, you got to do something with the body legally. Do y'all know what will happen if you don't properly close out a body of someone that is no longer with us? You could be brought up on legal charges. It is a health hazard. The list goes on. You got to do something. The body either got to be cremated, kept on ice in the morgue, or it's got to be buried. Now, David A, I know this is hard to accept. What's up, David? You said, I'm not understanding this. Why would his mom allow this? Because she chose the love of money. It's not money that's evil. It is the love of money. The love of money is the root of all evil. Please get it. I know some people think it's money. No, it is the love of money. Money is not evil. Money is a tool. You can use it as you need. You can do good things, etc., etc. But when you love money, Matthew 6:24, you love money more than you love God. You're either going to love one or hate the other. Love one or despise the other. So when you choose money over all of that, that is the root of all evil. And so his mom being on this tribute, just by watching her reaction on the tribute, see, I ain't seen nobody point this out. I didn't see Ringo TV reactions point this out. I've seen all these other videos. A lot of people put some. I've not seen anyone point that out. I think I'm the first one to point out his mother's reaction. I didn't see that before. His mother looked like she was grieving. This means that his mother knew that this sacrifice was coming. So she knew any resources she got, any homes, any cars, any money, any things, whatever they got, there was a price to be paid for that. So for you to not understand this is how the industry works. And like you said, why hasn't his wife come out about it? Again, because they're all in on it. And this is what I'm trying to tell you all. They are all in on it. They're all in on it. Still no body, still no funeral, still no nothing. You see my thumbnail title. I already told y'all 2 days after I put it on the screen, I'm not going back to do it again. But 2 days, the body was released. So that puts us December 15th or 16th. If you go by the date of the deletion date of the 13th or the 14th. So we'll just say at least by December 16th, the body was released to the family. That means at that point, they no longer doing any investigations, no coroner, no toxicology, no autopsy. If it was released to the family, what is the family doing with the body? This is what I'm trying to get y'all to think. You legally have to do something with that body. So if the body's been released, that means the body's not at the morgue. Do y'all see what I'm going at? So if the body's not at the morgue, is it at the funeral home? Do y'all know how quickly these processes take place? I'm just telling you. I'm with Wanda. Wendy, I'm sorry. Wendy Rain, I'm with you. I'd rather live in a studio apartment and be with the love of my life forever than have a ton of money. Exactly. This is ridiculous. This is sad, y'all. My eyes are just staying in a state of being water. Nada, hey, what's up, Rough Rider? We're gonna probably look into this. There's a whole lot of people will look at. There was something in it for all of them, and that's why they got their mouth shut. The Uber driver, if there was an Uber driver, the police, everybody got something out of this. Allison, all of them. And I've called on her and Ellen in a previous live stream to come forth and set the record straight. You see, they ain't doing nothing. No, they ain't gonna do no posts. They probably watching this right now trying to figure out, okay, what can we put out and twist this to make brainwaves look bad. Mark my words, y'all. If they try to come out and put something like with me and other content creators try to spin any narrative on us or try to discredit us, I'm just saying, I'm already putting it out here. You heard it first. They try to twist the narrative so that y'all can't believe this story, so you believe their story, and then they can get away with it. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. How you gonna get okay? Abstract Oracle. How you gonna get in Los Angeles? How you gonna get a full autopsy in 24 hours? Unless the autopsy was already done prior to this. Like I said, all of this was already planned. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's already planned. Okay. David says you don't know about this. What I do know is exactly. He didn't off himself. Exactly. He didn't off himself. That right alone should raise red flags. They're all talking about, oh, mental health, mental awareness. He didn't off himself. Tatiana Miller didn't off herself. She didn't off herself on an overdose. They be forcing you to do stuff. They'll force you to use a device to delete yourself, to make it look like you deleted yourself. Or they'll force you to overdose and take something. You see what I'm saying? Or they'll force you to flee and run like Anne Heche, like Princess Diana. They make you look crazy like Michael Jackson. Then I continue. They follow the same for they've been doing this for years. Okay, they trying to make you seem crazy. Oh, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence almost with it. I mean, I can start naming a whole list of people. Paul Walker was sacrificed. Man, I still miss him. Paul Walker was sacrificed. And I believe it was a sacrifice for Vin Diesel. Y'all, I gotta cover all this stuff. Aaliyah was sacrificed. Since someone mentioned Aaliyah. There's so much more to this, y'all. And they like to take the person that seems good. Paul Walker seemed like the good one out of the whole Fast and Furious crew. He seemed like the saint of the crew. Princess Diana, Michael Jackson, Bernie Mac. I mean, y'all. And they do things to either make them all of a sudden get sick. See, Celine Dion is up on that list. She's got that terminal cancer. I'm telling you, man, y'all, it don't matter if you white, black, green, blue, purple, yellow, orange, whatever color that I need. Doesn't matter your social class. None of this stuff matters. Everybody's up when the time comes. The devil don't care about none of that. I miss all these people. Y'all, I miss these people, so I know y'all miss these people. And I'm going to look into this stuff and cover it. Yeah, Bob Marley. And it's funny, speaking of Bob Marley, now they got Joseph Marley. I got to cover him. Kate Spade. Yeah, all these people. Prince. Y'all know that Joseph Marley, Bob Marley's grandson, Twiggy's, son, he came up missing in the car and they said it was an asthma attack. I mean, come on, people. You mean to tell me this man had an asthma attack, but he couldn't dial 911? Nobody was there. But we're just going to believe the story, sweep it under the rug, just like we're supposed to do here with Twitch, not question it, and then they get away with it. I'm just telling you, whether these people are alive or not, Coolio, yeah, y'all talking about this is what they do. This is what they got to do to stay in power. Gucci Mane, y'all remember I covered Big Scar? Gucci Mane, his label, all of a sudden Big Scar was 22 and he passed on December 22nd. I covered that. Y'all see what I'm saying? Why is it just like with Tatiana Miller with Master P? May 29th, she was 29 years old. Y'all see, yep. There's always a pattern to this. I can keep going on and on and on and on. Tupac, Biggie, yes, all of this. Whitney Houston, I talked about Whitney Houston earlier. All these people, y'all thinking that they just randomly are gone. No, they're in a satanic industry and their life is at stake. It's all fun and games when you're there, but when the devil come collect, they make it look like a murder. Yes, I said the murder word. Yep. Young Dolph. Yep. All these folks. And y'all wonder about how Kanye's speaking out? Yeah, the stuff that Britney Spears been going through. Man, y'all gotta believe. I'm telling you, this is what I'm trying to get you all to see. And I know many of you do believe. Yes, Left Eye. I talked about Left Eye because I knew Left Eye. I used to perform with Left Eye. Well, I used to be there and Left Eye knew me. I didn't actually perform with Left Eye, but I was there in the industry. And I knew Natina from Black. Actually, I knew all of them. I went to high school with those folks. They were underclassmen with me in high school. And that's why Left Eye, Car, that's what took her out. That's what got her deleted. And then Natina, which was the Left Eye of Black. Car, same thing, she was at the street. She got deleted by a car. All these people. And I can tell you, a lot of these people were just fine prior to them getting deleted. These people are evil. They don't care about you. I believe Corrupt from the Dog Pound sacrificed Natina because she was just fine, and all of a sudden she got with Corrupt, and then this is what they do, y'all. They'll do anything for their money and their power. See, let me tell y'all something. This is why when it comes to rappers, it's so easy for them to do this because, yes, Selena, they always want to sacrifice the good ones. Selena, all these folks, okay? With rappers, it's so easy to do this because, they portray that thug life, so it's always that type of activity that goes around. You say, oh, man, my homie got caught. Oh, this what happened to him. My homie and my homie. Oh, man, they came up in my crib. They got so-and-so. So-and-so got deleted. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling y'all know. I see y'all in the chat. David, essentially, pretty much, especially when you're dealing with affluent individuals, even the ones that get sick, even the ones that get illnesses. See, they do a lot of things. They inject people, they give people stuff, they do stuff. All of a sudden, like, how you gonna go for completely healthy, no mention of anything, no form of it, and all of a sudden it just whoop. Chadwick Boseman not here. A lot of stuff's questionable. Kirstie Alley. A lot of this stuff is questionable. I could keep going on and on and on and on and on. Okay, I got to look into a lot of these things, and I'll be covering and doing a lot of past situations. Okay. Now, I can't say that every single one of these is absolutely a sacrifice, but what I will say is the majority of them are. I can tell you that for sure. The majority of them are. Like, if we were out of 10, I would say 8 out of 10. Almost 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 actually are. See, they make it. Yes, Marilyn Monroe. Oh, yes, definitely. Man, I miss Marilyn. Man, I'm telling you. Okay, here's the thing. I do understand accidents do happen. And you mentioned Paul Walker, he was driving too fast. They got to make it seem believable. Same thing what happened with Princess Diana. Yeah, she was driving too fast too and she crashed. See, they got to make it look believable. And Tatiana Miller took an OD. She overdosed. And all these other people, they do this. And Marilyn Monroe this. And they got to make it believable, y'all. Or at least they did. Now it's to the point where they just want us to shut up. Hush your mouth and they can push whatever narrative, even if it doesn't make sense anymore. That's what we've gotten to now. Things have evolved. Now they don't even have to make it believable. That's why we're here with Twitch. Oh, it's a long laundry list. They always make you seem like you're crazy. You got mental health. See, they didn't really push that big mental health narrative until last year in 2021. And I talked about that. I talked about the reasons why we were going through the pandemic or pandemic and stuff. I talked about all this stuff. I've been talking about. Some of you are new to my channel, but I've talked about this a lot. It really is making a deal with the devil for you to be out there. It really is. Y'all thinking, oh, they're success. They're making a deal. You want to be some super big business owner. You want to be this. You got to pay to play. And the price is either your soul and or the souls of others. Some people, they stay there because they made a deal where they say, hey, well, I'll sign new people on. I'll put new people under me, and then they'll get sacrificed as long as you keep me around. So the devil, of course, is like, well, yeah, we'll leave you around. That's kind of like how Ellen came into play. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix. Man, we can go way back. See, the story don't make sense. It's always the same narrative: drug overdose, car accident, or the G shot. It's this same narrative over and over and over and over and over again. You'll start, I'm telling y'all, it's a pattern to this. See? Why were they almost the same? John Belushi and Chris Farley. Oh, this is a good question. Jocelyn S says, I wonder if they're waiting for a specific date to have his funeral to align with their evil ritualistic stuff. Probably so. I think Jocelyn S, y'all, has cracked the code. I think she just cracked the code. Somebody give Jocelyn an award. I think she just cracked the code. Could it be that's why we haven't been given a date yet? That might actually be the reason, Jocelyn. That makes so much sense. I almost hate to say that it makes sense, but it makes sense. Cynthia Williams says that sacrifice means premeditated, the M word. Who is they that you think are responsible for Twitch's deletion? So we're trying to avoid using certain words here. Here's the thing. All of them are guilty. Like I gave this example earlier, guilty by association. You're an accomplice to a crime. Okay, even though you don't run inside of a bank in a bank robbery scenario, and you're not the one that holds up the bank, but you're the getaway driver, or you know about it, you don't say anything, you're an accomplice, and you suffer the same sentence and the same fate as the people actually doing it. So what I want to say is that all of these people that know about it, they're keeping their mouth shut, they're all guilty. That's what I mentioned earlier. Ellen, Allison. Now I'm looking at his mom, because his mom knew about it just from looking at the tribute. It doesn't matter if you're a president. It don't matter who you are, what you do. I just want y'all to see this and know. We all thinking, oh, I'm going here. Anybody is liable to get knocked off. This is tough, y'all. Let's hold Allison, his mama, accountable. Let's put pressure on them. Where is the funeral? The body has been released to the family. Y'all are family. Where is the funeral? Where is the cremation? Where can we pay respects? Where can we send flowers? Where can we send love? How can we support you? If you're truly grieving, how can we support you? Because, you know, it's not good to be alone. Y'all saw the YouTube sent me the email, and I'm good. Do not believe any of those funeral videos you've seen on YouTube. They are all clickbait. Okay, that is not Twitch's funeral. They're all clickbait. They're showing funeral pictures and stuff from other people's funerals and trying to act like it's theirs. There is no funeral. That's why I'm doing this stream. No funeral, nobody seen, no mention of nothing. And just now, all of a sudden, there's some cremation thing from beyondthegrave.com. Y'all can go there, beyondthegrave.com. So Natasha said it's supposed today. Are you referring to there's supposed to be a funeral or something today? I mean, like I said, it might be something that's taking place right now, but I know as of 3 hours and 25 minutes ago when I started the stream, there was no mention of anything. Yeah, I wonder about this. You know, they always ask for people's organs after they pass. You know, they asked that for my sister. They was asking my mom that, do you want to donate this? They do this. See, y'all be thinking this is fake. Y'all thinking this is fake. They do this for real. I had mentioned that my sister passed the same day that Twitch did. Medical reasons. I mean, we didn't expect it to happen, but it makes sense. There's no fishy business going on here. Okay? So I'm just saying, they do these things. They ask about these things. These are real processes that take place when people get deleted or delete themselves. So this is why I want to say, So here's the thing. So look at how this doesn't make sense. So Geraldine says supposedly the funeral was posted 2 days ago. Was it posted on YouTube? Because if the YouTube video is the only proof, that's not legit. That's a fake video. And then all of a sudden there's another one today. This is exactly what I'm talking about. When you go in and search and you Google or you try to contact any funeral home or any cemetery or anything related to this, nothing, there's no information. The only thing I found was from thegrave.com or whatever, and it had that cremation thing, which don't even, something about it just looked fishy. It don't even add up. And anything could be made up or put out there. And then it's talking about memorial. So I'm like, so is there actually a plot there? Is there actually a tombstone? Or is it actually a cremation? Like, this is why I'm doing this. Do not believe those YouTube videos that show a funeral. It's not legit. This is what they want you to be. These people are trying to capitalize on Twitch's deletion. But like, yeah, I got it. There's a funeral and I'm covering it. If it was covered, it would have been on Entertainment Tonight. It would have been all over the place. We would have seen it on every platform, TMZ, every media thing. It would be like footage galore. They said the same thing about the S note, the deletion note. I don't want to say the S word, but they said the same thing about that. First, there wasn't one, then all of a sudden it was one. Then all of a sudden there was one that was clean. Then when there's one with blood. So what is it? Now I don't even see it really put out there anymore. This would be breaking news on every media outlet. I'm telling y'all, do not believe the YouTube videos. They're clickbait. Now, if something comes out officially after the time of this live stream, that may be a different story. But I'm talking about as of this live stream, when I started and I went to go live at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on December the 29th, 2022. Mark the calendars. There was no official anything. Yeah, they messed it up. They messing up a whole lot of stuff. They're getting caught slipping, y'all, because we're actually holding them accountable. We pulling the Scooby-Doo. See, we doing the research. We doing the Scooby-Doo at 333. It's 333, another spiritual number. So they're going to be getting all types of people talking. And you know what? I wouldn't have believed that. What's up, Josephine Forte? I'm so glad to have you here. I wouldn't have believed that if I wasn't spiritually gifted. I would be on that narrative. But because me and some other spiritualists have actually communicated with his soul, and I've had him come through on video, whether y'all believe in it or not, that's one of my gifts. I'm also a medium. Okay, I've helped so many people have transitioned with their loved ones and things of that nature. That's just one of the services that I do. Okay, we tapped in and he ain't here. He ain't here. He is checked out. If I wasn't spiritually gifted, as well as some other people that have a proven track record, I have a proven track record. I tell people, Google me, ask about me. My reputation precedes me as far as my accuracy and what I do. Clients, customers, et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, just think about this. And see, this is the thing. She's so right. This is what I'm talking about. He wants to see his body. What are they doing with the body if it's been released? Where is it? That's against the law. You got to do something with a body. There's health codes. There's all types of things that have to be done. That is a health issue. If his body's been released from the morgue, it's not on ice unless they keep him on. Like, what are they doing? What's going on? See, this is exactly, y'all see what I'm saying? Look what Fun Time when Emma says. Nobody already cremated, supposedly, by beyondthegrave.com. But I don't believe that that's legit, because if it was legit, every news outlet would have been posting an update about that. I mean, after all, they posted everything that's happened. No Uber driver, no surveillance video, no nothing. No body. No, I mean, come on, y'all. Too many red flags. But they think that we're just ignorant and we're not going to pay attention and we're not going to say anything and talk about it. Yeah, they got him somewhere. They got his body somewhere. Like Jocelyn S. had said earlier, maybe they wait for a sacrificial date or something. Maybe they wait till the new year, the end of the year, to then come out like, there's a funeral, this is official. We may never know, but he definitely ain't here. I can tell you that much. His spirit ain't here. Like, meaning he's not alive in his body. Yeah, he's still here, and he's still been communicating, just like Shanquella Robinson and so many other people that we have tapped into. They are still fighting for justice. They haven't fully transitioned because of what has happened. It's been traumatic. Anytime a person experiences a traumatic deletion, okay, we're not using the D word, we're using deletion or off or whatever. A traumatic deletion, that can cause a soul to get stuck because it's unfinished business. That's the short end of it. I don't really want to get into how complicated it is. It's a mess. That's all I gotta say. It's just it's a mess, and we gotta call justice to this, and that's why I'm doing this. So let's say there has been a toxicology, right? Let's follow this train of thought, Geraldine. Let's say there was a toxicology test that needs to be done, right? If that were perhaps the case, why was the autopsy already immediately done? Which means that they would have already had time to do the toxicology report. See, they rush to do an autopsy, but then you delay a toxicology report. Doesn't make sense. It just does. This is what I'm saying. Every aspect about this particular situation does not make any sense. It don't make any sense. You don't speed up with one thing and then delay the other. And then why would they even need to do a toxicology test if the case is closed? You see what I'm saying? Everything doesn't make sense. Did he really walk out the house? Allison said he walked out and he was just gone. Then next thing you know, he said he took an Uber. So what is it? Why is it too many back and forth? First, we suppose he went to the hotel. This is like, I mean, it's too much back and forth. It's too many lies. Way too many lies. Too many inconsistencies. First, we get a YouTube videos talking about it's a funeral. Now we talk about a cremation. And it's something like, y'all, they're probably watching my content and everybody else's content. And this is I'm telling you. Okay, you know what? I've said this a million times. Sandy, if you don't get your ignorant speaking behind out of here, I know how this process works. I've mentioned many times, I had to bury my son in 2015, and I just lost my sister the same day that Twitch transitioned. And you thinking I'm just sitting up here doing this for fun? I had to go through the same thing that they going through, and you think that this is insensitive. Let me tell you something. You go look into my situation with my sister, everything makes sense. It adds up. It adds up in other people's situation. Nothing adds up here. And this is a public figure. We have a right to know. There's too many inconsistencies. And all y'all want to go sit up here and say is, oh, we're being insensitive. No, they're being insensitive to Twitch. You just see, this is what I'm talking about. People say allow the family to grieve. You mean we're not entitled publicly? You do know that there's a public process and we do have public entitlement to this. You ain't nothing but a troll. Who sent you, Sandy? Who sent you? See, I ain't up here asking. I see people in the comments talking about sorry for your loss. Thank you for the condolences, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm here to silence these trolls. See, I can't speak about some of these other YouTubers. I just lost my sister and my sister the same day on December 13th. And you want to talk about not being allowed to grieve? You don't understand how this process works. And if they truly wanted to grieve, we would have had something about a funeral and all this. You're just a troll, or you're just sitting by them to try to shut down. That's the excuse. Just shut up and take it and allow them to grieve. If they really want to grieve, you do understand, Sandy, that a part of the grievance process is closure with the body. You do understand that, right? You don't understand how this works, right? Go do the research. Go talk to any professional. This is a part of the grieving process. So if they are truly grieving, where's the body? Where's the funeral? Where's the closure? And how are you blocking me? How are you blocking me? What do you mean how you're blocking me? I just read the rest of it. I mean, I don't give two shits. Block me. Do what the fuck you want to do. You take your trifling ass on. One of the few times you'll actually hear me curse at a troll. Take your trifling ass on. Block me. I don't give a shit. Unsubscribe, block. I don't give a fuck. Do what you do, boo. You ain't hurting me. But guess what? Two can play that game. Morris Chestnut, Vivica Fox. I'm blocking your ass too. And that'll be the last time you'll ever be shown on my channel. You see what I'm saying? That'll be the last time. So I hope you enjoyed your 5 minutes of fame. I hope you enjoyed your 5 minutes of fame. Give me 1 second here. Let me go up here. That's all people can say. Shame on you. That's all they can say. Shame on you. You don't know what you're saying. All right, you been blocked. You been blocked, Sandy. All right. See? Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Talk to the hand. This is what they say. Let a person grieve. I'm going through a grieving process. But y'all have a right to know. If y'all knew my sister, y'all have a right to know. Any of us that know Twitch, we have a right to know. That is our public right. That's our constitutional right. That's our legal right. We don't necessarily have to be in the business, but we have a right to know. After all, they put it out here and told us that he ain't with us. I don't care if you don't like the person. I don't care what you have a right to know. How dare these people sit up there and say, don't say anything and grieve. If you really grieving, Allison, show me your damn tears. You grieving, Miss Connie? Show me your tears. Where's your social media post? See, I'm putting pressure on y'all. Where is it? Show me that you're truly grieving. I want to see it. We want to see it. I want to see a woman that's in grief. Because if you're grieving, then maybe we can do something to comfort you and help you, as well as your mom or whatever, Miss Connie, Twitch's mom, and crew. Show us. All I seen is you dancing and the fake. I've seen more tears from Ellen. We've seen more tears from Ellen before and after than we have from Allison. We even seen her mom on a tribute. I just pointed all this stuff out. Then y'all want to say, how dare you? What is it? My decision. It's not my decision. There's a legal process to what's going on here. This is what y'all got to understand. And they are bypassing our legal right and our freedom to press, our constitutional right. They're bypassing all of this stuff. And guess what? If we let them get away with this with Twitch, they're going to get away with this with Joseph Marley and all these other celebrities. And then next thing you know, it's going to be you. And then it's going to be me. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll say, oh, you were dealing with mental health issues. That's why that person's gone. They'll write you off, sweep you on the rug, and close the case, and that'll be the end of it. And see, this is a new form. Y'all see what's happening here? Allison needs to be investigated. Y'all don't understand it. She needs to be investigated. Every single time, in every single case, the wife, the husband, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, whoever it is, the spouse is automatically suspect number one when someone is deleted. Number one suspect, not number two, not number three, not number four. It ain't the kids, it is the spouse. They want to look into what is going on. See, then Allison, I've already showed you about Twitch being on the DL. Okay, y'all see the awkward kisses. I've shown it. I'm not going back to do this. I've already done it. Could it be that they had a fight? Could it be that they had a disagreement that caused Twitch to leave? If Twitch actually did walk out of his own house. See, this is a big if. Thank you so much, Bobby. Bag of donuts. Hey, spot me a bag of donuts too while you're, or spot me a couple of donuts. Spot me while you're at it. I appreciate that so much. What I'm trying to say is, if he in fact walked out of the house for being stressed out and dealing with past issues and all this stuff, one of the first things that law enforcement is going to look into is the spouse, the wife. Did you say anything to cause him to walk out? Did you have anything to do with him walking out? Did you have any other involvement? Were you see what I'm saying? Just nothing. I don't even believe that Allison is being controlled to where she can't talk. She knows they all can talk, but they're choosing the money and choosing the status and choosing the lifestyle over speaking and doing what's right. And for all we know, she wants, like I said, wanted to move up. She might have had somebody else in interest, found out Twitch was on the DL. There's a whole lot of stuff. But yeah, they need to test her. They need to find out what's going on. The fact that she is quiet, and like I said, this is what these trolls need to say. See, Twitch was a public figure. I spoke on this earlier on the stream. You lose your autonomy. You lose your anonymity when you become a public figure. We do have a genuine and legit and a legal, keyword, legal right in this interest in investigating and discovering the truth. See, everybody wants to say, oh, it's family, leave them alone. Okay, that might work for you because you're private and we don't know who you are. We're talking about Twitch. The whole world knows who Twitch is. And people that don't know who Twitch is, even I see some people come in the street, they said they found out who he is because of my video and perhaps other people's videos and et cetera, et cetera. I'm just telling you, we have a right. We have a right. This is public. We have a right. And the fact that people like Allison is too quiet, that means you're suspect. She has the power and the ability to speak and say one thing that could shut me up, shut all of us up, but they ain't doing it. Instead, all they doing is sending trolls because they know I'm right. See, y'all know I'm spiritually gifted too. I see stuff and I can look at the stuff that most people can't. I can solve cases that most people can't. Me, the spiritual GD, a whole lot of people. It is our help. See, they ain't gonna speak. His mom ain't gonna come out and speak. They ain't gonna say that. They just gonna sit quiet, hope the time goes on, hope people like us shut up, and then we believe it, and then boom. See, look at all these people. See, she know about Twitch. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all. My condolences to everyone who's lost someone. Okay, me included. This is real. This is real. I'm about to jump up off this thing because I just need a break. It's just too much. It's too heavy. We have been going on this thing for almost 4 hours. So I really do appreciate y'all rocking with me. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Please hit the like button. The like button will allow other people to see this message, and perhaps this will put pressure to inspire other people to come out with their versions and their messages, and this will allow others, hopefully collectively, to put enough pressure that maybe we can get some justice for Twitch. Because, you know, might be for Twitch now, but it might be for you later, or your family members later. Might be for me later. You know, we don't know. Tomorrow's not promised. That's what the Bible says. Whether you believe it or not, tomorrow's not guaranteed. We've got to get down to the bottom of this. And this is why I'm doing this. And this is why I continuously cover this. Because we need to know. And it makes no sense. And don't believe those other clickbait videos. Now, something may come out after this that's legit. That may be a different story. But as of now, this live stream, all them other YouTube videos are clickbait. And I'm actually the first official video or live stream to officially come out and state that and say that. That's what this is here. That's why they send in trolls this way. Coming to, you know, attack me. That's what they do. We got to put the pressure on the people. What's up, Roland? What's up, homie? We got to put the pressure. We, the people, are greater than the powers that be, but they want you to believe that the powers that be, the 10%, the 5%, the 1%ers are greater than us. Y'all, I thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart, more than y'all realize, for your continued support here. Please be on the lookout. I have so much more that I will cover and do. Justice for a lot of situations. We'll look into a lot of things. And as you all know, I have a spiritual skill set that I can employ that others may not be able to do. So we're going to find out. I definitely will, Nita in Mike's World. Thank you so much. Again, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please check out my membership section. If you need any spiritual services, I do business coaching. I do consulting. I do all types of things. Okay. Whatever spiritual thing. I mean, if you have a deceased loved one and you need closure there, I do all of that. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that I do. And I do this to help people. I use the gifts that God gave me. Whether people want to criticize me and say it's demonic, it's the devil, I don't care about that. I'm past that. I'm so above that. But I'm here to help you all. So if you're looking for someone, or if you have a friend or a family member of someone that's looking for a trustworthy source of someone who actually cares, who actually has a heart, is just trying to do the best that they can to do what God has called him to do, you got me here, and my track record precedes me. So that's why they threatened by me, because they know about my track record. He's like, man, this dude knows stuff. He's too truthful. He's so powerful. There's other people. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to bear their cross. It's my cross to bear. So I love y'all. What's up, Ron? Shout out. Okay, I appreciate that shout out. Thank y'all so much. This is why I'm doing it. I care. Like I said, like on the way out, subscribe if you haven't done so, the notification bell, because you might not see when I drop more content. Again, thank you so much. I'm gonna kick it with my family, see what's what, go do what I need to do. There's gonna be more stories. I've got more content. I've got things that aren't celebrity related that's taking place that I want to cover. I'll get to all of this. Thank y'all so much for the kind words in the comment section. All right, justice for Twitch. This is justice for everybody. Because of Twitch, It brought new light between Master P and his son, Romeo Miller, related to Master P's daughter, Romeo's sister, Tatiana Miller, no longer being here. All of this is being connected, the sacrifices. This is bringing awareness to all of this. And this is what Twitch would have wanted. This is what Shanquella Robinson wants. So thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much, K Grace, for the super chat. I really do appreciate that so much. And I'm going to say this on this note and I'll get out of here. Yvette Mancuso says you can see twitches on that boy Sean. He had a gift of pure heart. Exactly. He used his pure heart to do what he's doing. And that's what I'm doing. I'm using my gifts that God gave me to do what I'm doing here. So I'm about to get out of here. Let me go holler at my wife, my son, family, get some chill time, etc., etc. More content to come. I got collaborations to come. If any of you here would like to collaborate, please let me know. Contact me on my social media or email. Information's here in the description box. Same thing with appointments. I do the phone, video chat, video recording. I do it locally, also in the Atlanta area. Unless perhaps you want to cover my travel expenses elsewise, but nonetheless, I'm here. So y'all let me know. I'm getting out of here. Thank y'all for the time. Let me say the things that you wouldn't say through these videos. Let me speak for you all. Just share this, show this. Let me do all the talking and catch all the criticism. Y'all just share it and show it. So on that note, I'm going to say something very corny. I'm Audi 5000. Yes, that's very old school and very corny, but I'm Audi 5000. So I'm going to send you all away until the next time, as I always do, with love, with blessings, and with life.